Okay, well.
Now we're live.
Are we live?
Are we live?
Did it happen?
Are we live? Welcome!
Welcome to...
Hello! Guys, you're stealing my shtick.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to beat you. I knew I should have gotten that patented.
We're trying to run it out of fashion before you ever have access to it.
That's too bad. You could never imitate it well enough to run it out of fashion.
Yeah, we're live.
Yes, we're live.
Are we live?
Are we
live?
Hello? Internet?
Hello? Do I have the audio for this on, and is that what I'm hearing? No.
If you have the stream open, pause it.
Yeah,
I'm trying.
Not our viewers, but
it's like
people on the stream.
No, all of our viewers, if you have the stream open,
Pause it. Close it. Just leave. Save yourself the trouble.
Alright, now we are also streaming on Twitch.
Excellent.
Yeah, awesome.
Why use Twitch when you can use YouTube Gaming?
Some people can't use YouTube, and some people on principle don't want to use YouTube Gaming, like me.
Well,
I really have no strong feelings about it. It was just implemented too quickly. I feel like they're rushing things. I would have liked it if they talked to me about it first.
How's everybody doing tonight? Today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Thanks
it ain't not yet.
Really wasn't talking to you guys.
Oh.
I did.
Oh,
jeez.
I'm shuffling some cards.
Now I'll just wait for the...
Do you have physical cards, Jay?
What was that?
Do you have physical cards?
I have physical cards.
Oh,
live, but we're all seeing G+ icons. Great.
But we're all seeing what?
Google+ icons.
Oh, yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Right?
Screen share. And it's not an option anymore.
Well, that's awkward.
That's extreme.
You have to screen share first and then go live?
I don't know.
It's just in YouTube switched up its streaming stuff a little bit, so
we're trying
whenever I minimize,
we might have a little bit of a Three Stooges situation here for a few minutes.
We rejoined this game.
Okay, I just figured out my setup. That was I was getting a bunch of stuff going on at once and I couldn't concentrate.
Oh wait, someone saw the tokens.
Oh no.
Damn it. I don't understand what's going on. Okay.
That's right.
So,
there is nothing wrong with seeing Marcus' face flash up.
It's true. So for everybody that's here right now, we've kind of got a different plan than usual. In addition to a spooky secret new game, we're also going to give it a couple minutes to let people join in.
Also, so we can get our ducks in a row, because apparently our ducks have completely gone off the wall. Everything's
to be fair, when have we ever had our ducks in a row? It's a very slapdash, like...
There was that one time, but then everything just kind of went downhill.
Yeah, true.
Alright, screen share.
I haven't even seen
not
this
having ducks in a row.
There.
Oh, and Elfie, you are right. We would be the Four Stooges. My mistake.
2, 3, 4. There is 4 of us.
Good job, buddy.
Great work. I can see it, Jackson.
Okay, yeah, it's going good.
It's going. It's great.
It's great. Good. Just don't touch anything.
Just don't do it.
Don't.
Welcome to the 8 people on Twitch. Hello. Man, that was a really forced raspberry.
No, that was Jackson's.
No, that was a laugh.
Kazoo.
Oh. Manic kazoo.
I said organic.
Organic.
Oh, organic kazoo.
Yeah, manic organic.
Makes a little bit more sense. Because it's his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I assume, at least.
Yeah.
Certainly hope. Okay.
All right.
Well, we're gonna hang out for a few minutes while people filter in.
Let's rock talk.
What's that?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I was hoping you guys would know.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
Let me just boot up the Urban Dictionary.
No, it's gonna be a weird.
Rock talk, all one word. Rock talk, all one word. What do you got for it? It's not. Okay. I'm gonna go straight to the Urban Dictionary.
This is exciting, guys.
Rock talk.
You know, instead of Googling things, we could ask chat how they're doing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I like Googling things.
I'm a fan of. Oh,
how are you doing, chat?
Rock talk. people who talk as Chris Rock does in his comedic
so
routines
not-
as they do in their regular lives. Those who
Chris
encounter
Rock?
these, who you...
Um,
That's badly written. Anyway, that's it. People who sound like Chris Rock doing stand-up.
Okay.
I don't
Rock
know who
Rock.
that is.
You don't know who Chris Rock is?
I'm sure at one point I knew.
Are you for real?
But then I stopped.
Whatever. Anyway.
Busted an amnesiac protagonist. We found him washed up on the beach.
Oh no.
You did?
Ahem. Chat, how are you today? I guess that was already asked. I'll just ask it again.
And now we sit and wait for the full 30 seconds. I'm just going to continue shuffling this deck of cards.
Sweet. I will be right back to get some water.
Alright, I
It's not
changed
water.
the settings, so hopefully there will be less latency between us, the chat, and the us. Us.
Oh, so for the stream today, in addition to giving it a little bit of time, I'm probably going to say this again in a few minutes, but we're going to try to do audience participation a little bit more. There are plenty of characters in this who will likely transfer their way into TI canon. You guys
or
get to-
die.
Yeah, or die. You guys get to name all of them. So look forward to that.
So don't
I'm
fuck up.
I'm going to give you different prompts for each one, like, I don't know.
And to be
rhyme
clear,
with
you're not
it.
addressing us. You're
I'm addressing the audience, of course.
Yeah.
Faust and Matt are going to keep their eyes on chat. Jackson, you have chat too.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's why we've got a crappy aspect ratio. Sorry, guys.
So Jackson can keep an eye on chat. So
Yeah.
we're gonna
Yay!
I never get to see chat.
we're gonna be keeping close watch for any feedback on these characters' names.
Close watch.
As close as I can get. I'm inches from my screen.
Close watch. I'm watching you,
Nice.
Davis.
Davis.
Davis. You know it.
You know what you did.
Davis.
All right. Well, I'm going to take this opportunity to get a water because I think this is going to
Uh-huh.
be a thirsty game.
What does that mean?
It means I'm going to talk a
Look it
lot.
up on Urban Dictionary. Great.
Don't look it up on Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Hi,
I'm
Neffy.
gonna shut this window too. Yeah, I got.
Finally me.
Finally, Jackson. That's how we all
Finally.
feel.
It's about time. You know, in the like that StarCraft 2
Yep.
thing where he's like, about time, and then he smokes the cigar.
That's,
That might have been Duke Nukem. I don't know.
That's literally all you know about StarCraft, isn't it, Jackson?
Someone might smoke a cigar and it might actually be Duke Nukem.
Yeah. A minus.
Okay, I'll take it.
Well, I will be keeping an eye on chat as well, but I tend to tunnel vision pretty hard.
Tend
Yeah,
to put
like
on
I-
blinders.
Yeah, I mean, I tend to get caught up moving my pod around and stuff, and forgetting to get back to the chat for a little bit. But I will
absolutely.
I will be doing my best to check in regularly.
Oh, another thing. I have a question. Is this a good time for everyone? Like, would there be a more preferable time? Like, if this is a lukewarm, would there be a hell yeah?
For all of you wonderful viewers out there.
Yes, for all you wonderful viewers out there. Not you guys. I don't care about what you
We'll make it work, whatever.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Also, like, maybe refresh your stream if there's still latency. I changed the settings to make it less latent.
Huh.
But, I don't know. I don't get how this works. Still, we've done this how many times?
3?
7.
No.
6. I'm gonna go with 8 actually, and Price is right, UJ.
Okay. You're an ass. We've done a lot of art streams before.
We have?
I
Oh yeah, a couple.
done 2, right?
3, I think.
I want to say 2.
2 in a Valentine's Day stream.
I was counting the Valentine's stream.
Well, count better, dude. You couldn't count that there were 4 of us.
Pretty much everyone is saying that this is a good time.
Sweet. Now let's wait to hear back from all the people that aren't here, and then.
Yeah. Sorry, Europe.
Yeah.
All of it.
Yeah, rip. Okay.
That's their general continent.
So, I think this is a pretty good. We've got a pretty good number of people in here. Yeah.
Yeah, we're up to 30 people.
About like 6.
That's awesome.
Vamp for me for a sec. I'm gonna go get a drink.
All right.
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Oh yeah. Would you? Do people know the origin of that? Because I think the origin.
We've said it like 3 times.
We've said it like once, or maybe you said it when you were vamping for me, and I've just never heard you say it.
Peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter, peanut butter.
Yeah, I've heard you say it.
Yeah, I remember those references. So much to draw.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm back.
Yeah, here I was about to break into Vincent Price's backstory.
Were you? Sounds thrilling.
He was right on the cusp.
Regardless, do you think we're ready to start?
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I was born ready.
We're hovering at around 30 dudes. I think more will probably come in as we go along.
No. 30's, it's all downhill from here.
Okay. All right.
Well, that is just fine. Well,
are we gonna start like killing them?
Well, I wasn't gonna spoil that, but
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow. Just
Okay.
Just wow. Okay.
Great.
I'll introduce the game since this is my horrendous offspring. And we'll take it from there, I guess. Welcome everybody, one and all, to.
Do you want me to intro you?
That'd be great.
No.
Say welcome everyone, one and all, and then let me take over.
All right. Welcome everyone, one and all.
Jesus Christ, I'd pay premium to be able to do that. Regardless, this is Tension, a game I made, and we're playing it with my players Jackson, Faust, and Matt. Say hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi. I couldn't think of anything clever to say.
What?
No.
I was reading the chat.
They're extremely
They're mad at me.
We're on
They're
point.
extremely attentive. Pretty much the best players I could ever ask for. They volunteered to try out this new game that I'm getting done.
Volunteer is a strong word.
This is they so kindly from the bottom of their hearts, just full of kindness, decided to play this with me. This is our first test of the game. It's relatively simple, so the rules won't get too nuts. Like there's nothing we can horrendously screw up, and there shouldn't be anything that's too imbalanced. I say now, as permanent evidence.
He's got a pretty good skill on him.
Yeah, of what I'll screw up in the future. No. Do you guys want to introduce your characters? And well, Tension has interesting character sheets. Do you want to introduce your characters, how they're written? I really like all your character sheets. They're funny to me.
Oh god.
Are they?
Find it.
Mine was super simple.
Yeah.
Nosko's not first.
Oh.
Chauncey,
Okay.
go first.
Okay. I am playing Chauncey Filigree, who you might be familiar with if you caught our Dungeon World stream. He is a zombie entrepreneur, is what I have his class down as, even though I don't think that was required. And his flavor text is the pint-sized undead black marketeer with someone else's heart of gold. Should I give a rundown of my skills too?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, my skills are salesmanship 4, stabbing 3, lying 4, and being dead 5.
And is there anything that you're an expert in?
Yes, I am an expert at being dead. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
Jackson, do you want to go next?
All right,
you're
sure.
the other returning character?
Yes. My character returns from the Dungeon World stream. My name is Caspian, a rebellious youth turned faithful devotee. I'm an expert in praise. I'm good at. I have bardic ability, and I've got a bonus to disinterest.
How do you become a devotee when you're so disinterested?
Well,
Maybe you'll find out.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out during the game, Faust.
All right. Well, Last up, I'm playing Kokura. I'm an ex-carnival magician who was traveling with the troupe through the Free Isles. I was arrested.
Wait. Your name is Coconut?
No, close. Kokura.
Okay, I was looking at your pod name. Sorry, continue.
It's my funny naming conventions. Anyway, I was traveling. I'm an ex-carnival magician who was traveling with the troupe. I passed through through the kingdom of the Alleranis, and was arrested for practicing witchcraft with a license.
Yeah, the license part is the issue here.
Yeah, you're not supposed to practice witchcraft with a license. Anyway, I am. My skills are picking pockets, sleight of hand, tying knots, hiding things, and much like Chauncey, lying.
Oh, nice, cool.
Wow,
Yeah.
those are terrible skills.
No,
I
these
don't
are-
see how those are ever going to come in handy.
These are great skills that a totally legit magician has who is completely magical.
Okay, so in addition to that, I guess I should demo or like give a quick rundown of what happens in the game.
Run us down.
I also think it's interesting that the two characters that are coming back for this one are the ones who functionally quote lost in the last stream.
True.
The other ones escaped the cycle of torment, and so long as you continue losing, I guess this saga will continue. The reason we haven't seen any of Z-Wing is because they escaped with their lives.
I escaped with someone else's. Oh wait, no, sorry, Z-Wing. Yes, of course.
Tension as it's designed, Tension as it's designed is based on making things as physically intense as possible. There is a rule set floating out there. It's a system that I've made specifically to make things go from bad to worse very quickly, and it works well in environments theoretically. Gonna bring up the theoretically thing again. Theoretically works in environments of high tension, such as a prison, if you are escaping from said prison. So that's the overall direction for today, and that's how we're going to test it. Anyone have anything you want to say before we start?
What's
up? Are you ready to rock?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Absolutely.
yes I am, Jackson.
Good. Oh, dropped my phone. Off to a good start.
Oh, very good start. Isn't that also your dice roller?
That is also my dice.
Yep.
Oh, Tension is also played with only 1d6 per player.
And I have, for my D6, I have a teeny tiny D6. It's great.
Oh, Thero says Thero watched Secret of Kells today.
Oh, it's such a good movie!
Such a good
I love
movie.
it. It's fantastic.
I still haven't seen it.
So, fucking watch it, Jay. Come on.
Jay, get out!
Put it in your face. It's on Netflix. Just watch it.
Watch it.
Just watch it.
Just
watch, like right now.
Just watch it.
Yeah, stream's over. We're gonna go watch it.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Okay.
All right. Here
Well-
we go.
To start us off, it's been one brutal week since the incident at the Vault of Wonders. Caspian was brought in against his will and incarcerated for what the Alorani described as the most heinous and also brutal slaughter in recent memory. Caspian went from sort of being petulant, difficult, to oddly cooperative when they started describing it as brutal and using other phrases that made it sound as metal as possible. He has since been waiting in this jail alone. Well, until a few days ago, when what appeared to be a corpse with rapid onset degeneration was thrown into the cell next to him. It had been less than a week, but the small Chauncey, what's your last name? Filigree.
Filigree. Yeah.
But the small Chauncey Filigree had somehow decayed down to a greenish hue. He was also very much alive again, perplexingly.
Well, I mean, alive is a relative term.
And finally, a newcomer was added to their bunch in this forgotten cell of the Long Drop jail. She was thrown in, today of all days. The three were manacled together by the foot, and here they were stuck on the edge of a cell that bordered a, well, fantastic drop. You know yourselves that you've arrived, well, most of you, no, probably. Don't know if Caspian knows this. You've arrived in the sinking city. A once glorious Alarani city-state that was suspended over a chasm. The chasm grew over time, and the city slowly slid down. They've continued building it up and upwards. Now it now towers well above the surrounding wastes. However, very much of it extends downwards into the abyss, and it loses more buildings each and every year.
Oh.
You rest.
Unfortunate.
You rest in the darker reaches near the base of that fantastic towering city, in the Long Drop Jail, one of the many Alarani jails that are treated as processing stations for the Vault of Wonders. If you're strong or interesting enough, well, you're transported right over, sealed up without benefit of air or blood sometimes. If you're not interesting enough, as was the determination with Caspian, you're simply left to rot in a jail like the Long Drop Jail.
Oh, no.
And the assumption is that it's
Or
eventually just going to get crushed into the ground or something?
The assumption is that these wing cells, the removed ones, will eventually just silently fall away one day, and that'll be the end of that.
It will not be silent, trust me. I'm writing a song about my inevitable plummet to my death. Plummet to death! Plummet to death! Oh!
You've been subjected to this for the past, well, I'd say for Ko it's only been a few hours, but they felt long. They felt like long hours. Chauncey is, well, he's been here for a bit.
Caspian, this is like the third time that you've sung that one, okay? Just do something different, please.
I would
Make
appreciate
something new.
something different as well. Maybe something
Guys
that
aren't
isn't
giving
quite
me-
so focused on our impending doom.
You're not giving me feedback. I need to go.
I don't mind
I
being
need to know
something
if I
new.
go.
Just something fresh, kid. Come on.
Plummet to death, plummet to death. Whoa or ooh.
Okay.
How about appointed silence? I think appointed silence would really
That's a terrible.
Plummet to death! Plummet to death! Whoa!
Where did you get that guitar?
I am equally interested in that.
Huh.
A true guitarman is never without a guitar.
You overhear from down the hallway two of the guards talking loudly. Yeah, so these three, what'd they do? You know, one of them was caught with an illegal amount of brains in his possession. People think he was eating
down
them.
the hall.
People think he was eating them. That's pretty nuts. Yeah, that's pretty nuts. Another one, I think he killed, like, pretty much everyone in the first floor of the Vault of Wonders. Like, literally everyone. Oh, man. I had a cousin there. Real shame. And, the last, I think she's a witch or something? Yeah, I think she came through
I'm
with
not a witch!
magic guild or some junk like that. And they were practicing licensed witch. Can you believe that licensed witchcraft in Alaran?
I'm not even
Ridiculous!
The two guards around the corner. Yeah, we're gonna probably transport the small one, the small brainy one, and the witchy one off to the Vault of Wonders pretty soon. That one's
Sounds like they're
staying.
coming after you soon, buddy. As he puts a hand on Caspian's, like, knee, I guess.
Witch, zombie. I'm coming up with something good here.
The two guards walk up. Well,
Casting spells, eating brains.
it's time for your lunch, so we're gonna take you to the mess. You got the Board of Justice. Preparing the Board of Justice. They place a They place a wooden board across the divider. By the way, you're chained by the ankle. You can't move particularly far apart.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
You can move.
Chauncey looks back at his foot, which is still attached to the manacle. Huh. He hobbles over, retrieves it, and kind of sticks it in place.
I make a note of that.
They place the board across the gap and step back.
You two first. I'm not going to get pushed off before I have a nice warm meal.
Chauncey
gonna push
goes
you
to
off?
the door.
All right.
His foot flies
I don't
through the
know.
air over the two
From the
guards.
sounds of it, the two of you are heinous criminals.
And what are you
Heinous
supposed
is
to
a
be?
strong word.
You're a witch or
I
something.
am not a witch. I am a carnival performer.
Chauncey again retrieves his foot, puts it back onto his leg, and wraps it in a length of cloth. That should do it.
So, are you a zombie?
Zombie and witch. Zombie and witch.
One of the guards whispers over to Chauncey. Keep coming.
I prefer the term differently alive. But you know, if you must, yeah, I'm a zombie.
Can I,
Love it.
can I attempt something once we get close to the guards?
Yeah.
Okay. While we move close to the guards, I'm going to try and fake as though the chain tripped me and fall at one of them, attempting to pick his pockets.
The tension rises. -1 to your next roll. Roll it out.
All right, so I have a +1 to pickpocket, so that cancels out, right? Maybe.
Yes. So roll
Okay.
d6.
All right, let's see.
Chauncey
3, and my skill
considers
is 3.
catching Coconut as she falls, but no. Instead, just stands back and watches it happen.
I fall into the guard, and I got a 6 total, skill 3, rolled a
Okay.
3.
Yeah, you fall into the guard and you manage to retrieve something from his pocket. It's it's a small bundle of keys. That was surprisingly fast.
I say, do I have to? Would I have to roll lying in this instance, or would
No.
I?
You're good. Like,
Okay, cool.
I walk over and help up Coconut.
Thank you.
Yeah.
in the process of tripping, Caspian was also dragged to the ground.
Ah!
Your
My
magic.
guitar.
I wink as I help her to her feet.
I
I think that's blinking.
yeah. It takes me a moment to pick up on the gestures. I was looking at one eye. But
I haven't even noticed.
The guards stare at you as you look sheepish.
What? Is there something on my face?
Apologies, I'm not used
The
to
opposite.
being manacled. You could say that I'm used to a life of freedom. I glare at the guard as I hide the ring of keys.
Weren't you a circus freak?
I was hardly a freak. As you can see, I'm a rather well-to-do person.
It's all right.
Aha.
You and
As you
me.
can see, so am I.
We're outcasts.
Chauncey
Society-
sticks one hand out. You can see that he is clothed in decaying finery.
I pause for a moment, but shake your hand regarding you as someone who was once well-to-do.
I still am well-to-do, asshole.
Well, your clothes are a little, wanting.
Yeah, my clothes are old, along with the rest of me. You got a problem?
Yes.
You want to
yes.
fight about it?
Keep it moving.
No.
Keep it
I don't
moving.
know.
Didn't think so.
I think they're kind of my style. I like them.
Chauncey
Tatters.
takes a small pouch out of his out of a hole in his side, rather. Reaches into it and tosses some nuts and berries into his mouth, crunching contentedly.
So I keep moving closer to Chauncey, completely ignoring Caspian. So, you're in on it, right? Yeah.
In on what?
I immediately stop talking. Caspian, knock it off!
Just trying to make the time go a little faster.
Time would go faster if you walked faster. Moving.
I nudge an elbow that is mostly bone into Coconut sides. I'm sorry, I'm just going to call you that for the rest of the session.
Faster until our deaths.
Don't worry, kid. I'm 100% in on it.
All right, good.
This guy can help us too. He's reliable, and he has a fantastic sense of music.
I throw Chauncey a sideways glance.
What? Don't look at me like that. It's true.
Reliable? You know him?
How do you know that?
You can hear me?
I've good ears.
Gotta work on my whispers.
I gotta hear the notes of the universe.
You see what I mean?
Galaxies colliding! Everybody dying!
If anything, he'll be useful for a distraction. Oh God! I stumble.
The chain starts to drag you across the ground.
Could you slow down just a little bit, Caspian? Did we get each other's names?
Yeah, we've been in this jail cell for a while. Were you not listening to me?
I was preoccupied.
I sung you the ballad of my adventures.
He's
I
telling you
know.
the ballad of his adventures. You're
He,
being pretty rude right now.
It was
You
stirring.
know that?
forgive me for being rude. I'm just, a little frustrated that I have been imprisoned for lawfully practicing witchcraft, of which I wasn't even practicing. I just had the license.
Kid, everyone knows that in Oleron, witching is a strictly under-the-table job, okay?
Oh.
Strictly under the table.
Strictly under the table, thank you.
Under the table.
Give me a table and I'll practice witchcraft under it. I don't deserve to be in here.
That's what they all say. Keep it moving. He shoves you. You pass
Not so bad.
by a you pass by a stone pillar connected to the city above. It's the heart pillar, the key connecting this area to the keeping it hanging on to the sinking city. Beyond it,
Integral structure.
yes,
That'll
the
be
integral
important to know for
structure.
later.
For something you're definitely gonna break during this.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can't wait to see how you use your skills to do that.
You're not tying to break that. However,
Not yet.
if you follow my arrow, this was the path you were led in by. That way lies freedom. This way, straight across, lies more removed wings, where the rest of the prisoners are kept. Right now, you're being transported to the main building, sort of an activity center.
Neat.
Activities.
I like activities.
Coconut is dragged across the ground.
Keep up. Chauncey knocks on the door.
The door is a gigantic grate. A collection of steel that's, quite thick. You could, Chauncey, you could probably fit a hand through, but
What about my
that's
head?
about it.
Would it come back?
Can I fit my head through? This is important.
How attached are you to the shape of your skull?
Like, not intensely.
Okay, then you could probably fit it through with enough.
Okay, I tuck this information away for later.
One of the guards reaches into his pockets. Mercifully for Coconut, it is not the one that you managed to pickpocket earlier. He produces a golden set of keys, undoes the latch, and lets you through.
Thank you.
I'm visibly sweating.
Darn straight, the tension level rose, by the way.
Oh, good.
Okay. How's it going, my friend? I hold out my hand for a high five.
The man the man who was sleeping while standing suddenly looks up with a start and grips your hand.
No, you're supposed to slap it, Fred. We've been over this.
He looks down at your hand. He looks down at your hand, looks up at you. Oh, sorry, Chauncey. I just, trying to long shift yesterday,
Yeah, I know how it is.
Had to watch the pit. The emotions over behind him. There is
Your kid's doing all right?
yeah. No. With how much time they stationed me here, starting to think of the pit as the second kid. Isn't that right, Pit? Pit.
That is.
Pit.
I stare out at the pit. So why were you watching this pit? It's a hole in the ground.
Just in
What's
case people
important
try to
about
escape that way. People try sometimes, you know?
They just
Into the pit.
jump out
Into
of
the pit.
into the pit.
Into the pit.
What's at the bottom of the pit?
That's a good question. Nobody's gone down there and, well, come up.
I peer out over into the darkness and then turn to Caspian, grinning. You should write one of your songs about this. I think it would be quite nice.
Weren't you worried about someone pushing you into the deep dark hole?
Why, yes, I was. Thank you for reminding me. I move ahead with a pointed quickness, tugging on the leg chain.
You continue on over, well, the pit. You progress to a gigantic building, set on a large rocky outcropping. This area is not dangling above the pit. It's a relatively stable place. The guards walk in front of you. One uses an entirely different ring of keys to open this door, popping it open and letting you through.
Which one's the one that I pickpocketed from?
I wouldn't say you really had time to appraise it.
What? No. Who of them did I pickpocket
The
from?
one in the back.
Okay, I'm gonna keep watch on him.
It looks similar.
You mocking me?
I'm also going to keep an eye on the guy that you stole the keys from.
I nod to Chauncey. He seems.
I wink at you.
Doesn't quite work as well. I motion you into 2 eyes.
Use your imagination. Come on.
They usher you through.
You know, Chauncey, I've been meaning to ask you.
Yep.
What do you eat? What's your favorite food?
Chauncey has another handful of nuts and berries. Oh, I'm a fan of trail mix right now. It's brain food. You notice that there are chunks of brain in it.
Oh.
Come on, don't give me that look.
So you are quite dead.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
Have you been listening to me at all?
Well, yes, but
Like at all?
you're a. What are you, a lich, or are you a zombie?
I'm a dwarf. Come on.
A dwarf.
Really?
I would have believed you if you
Like-
would have told me you're a lich, or just
Oh,
short.
Ridiculous.
I think he's a
I'm
zombie.
a zombie dwarf.
A dwarf.
Okay.
So, see, he is a zombie. That's not all that.
Why does everyone always laugh?
You make it funny. Zombies are funny.
Dwarfs don't exist. They're just
Really?
they're not real. They're just not real.
Okay, you can say that if you like.
I
When the
will say
uprising
that.
comes, you'll be one of the first to go.
The uprising.
I
Oh.
guarantee it.
I get it.
I didn't expect
Because
that.
he's short.
I look into this
Uprising.
hole in the floor. Can I spot anything, or does it go straight down into the pit?
It doesn't go into the pit. It goes down to the bedrock below.
How far
Probably-
down is the bedrock?
I'd say it's a good, 10-foot drop, but you could probably, jump down there if you
Cool.
decided to.
Yeah. I take a note of it for later. Ahem.
They continue leading you forward. Guards
So you-
mill around, protecting various areas.
I addressed the guard behind us and motioned to the hole in the floor. Why hasn't anybody come by to patch that up?
What's the point?
Yeah, man.
Beautiful.
Well, I mean, if you don't continuously repair your lodgings or your prison or whatever this place is, eventually all of them are just going to add up and it's going to fall apart, right?
Do you
Or-
know where we are?
Yeah, it'll just fall down into the pit.
Yeah, we're all going to the pit.
Now, is this just Caspian talking, or is this actually...
Oh no, this
actually
is literally a pit, and figuratively a pit.
Do you know the name of this place?
No, I was very recently thrown in here. I am quite unfamiliar with Oleron and all of its locales.
Long Drop Jail. Or, to be specific, the 7th iteration of Long Drop Jail.
The 7th... Why are there 7 iterations?
Because we we keep repurposing various areas as we move up through the city to become the temporary long drop jail. Then it falls into the pit. Then we find a new long drop jail, and so on and so forth.
I heard it
we as in
started
the
as
people.
just jail. Then it was short drop jail.
You guys coming?
Oh, yep. Sorry for the holdup. Do any of these dudes have their helmets off?
Yeah, actually, this fellow back here.
My God, what do they look like?
Where is his helmet?
It's in his hands. He's
Okay. I'm not gonna risk it. Maybe later.
Risk what?
I'm
Taking his fucking helmet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I kneel down to address the short Chauncey.
Watch out for the pit.
Really?
It's not
Do
time yet.
you need that qualifier, Faust?
Of course.
Are you guys worryingly walk around the hole, straddling your chain across it?
I stick my head down to check it out.
It's you notice that there is bedrock down below, but now that you stuck your head down, you can see that it arcs around. People have apparently tried to escape. There's a few skeletons down there, in fact.
Interesting.
Sometimes I hang out here when I need inspiration.
As we passed this thing, I glanced down the hallway, and what are those, like, claw marks?
It's the markings of some large furniture that's been dragged out.
Huh. As we keep walking, I motion to the room we passed. So what's the story with that? Was that the jailer's office moved on to somewhere that isn't going to fall into a pit so presently?
Oh, it was one of the two wardens. He kind of went missing lately, and we wanted to vacate the space, make another pool room.
A pool.
Another pool room?
Yeah, of course.
Where's the first one?
It's just down the hall.
So I'm guessing then you lot like pool then. Is this
I'm not catching your. I'm not not your dialect here.
What are you?
You enjoy shooting. I turn to Caspian and Chauncey. I'm not familiar with Alrani dialect for pool. What
You're
do they call
definitely
it?
like.
You shoot the billy balls, do ya?
Suspicious.
Yeah, I'm really not understanding your accent right now,
Like,
sir.
what are you? What are you implying to this? Maybe I can help out.
They play pool. They like to play pool.
You guys like to shoot the pool?
I'm really not following. Okay, in here.
I don't know. Seems kind of useless. Do you like to
Are
play
either
pool?
of them going for keys, or is the door unlocked?
The door is actually held in place by a gigantic wooden wedge. It's they lift it up, the doors creak open, and they motion inwards.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, I follow in.
Time to
So this
chow
is the
down.
mess, huh?
As I walk through the door, I am going to attempt to remove one of my fingers. I have a 5 in being dead. I'm also.
And you're also an expert in it.
Should I still roll?
Yes.
So a 6 to remove my finger. And then I'm going to
seen
attempt-
Chauncey do something. I lag behind just a bit and tug on Caspian's.
and then I'm going to try and put it into the seat where the wedge goes.
Where'd you go? Like, what'd you roll?
A 6 for removing my finger.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a -3 from the tension, but yeah, you managed to leave a finger behind where the wedge is. The wedge is
Right.
like gigantic
Oh,
slab.
okay.
It's not slab. It's a gigantic plank of wood. You worry for the future of your finger.
Whew.
My goal here is to kind of make it less stable / make it sit up.
Bones
out of
don't get squishy too fast, right?
I gotcha. I gotcha.
I'm gonna put another finger in there. Where's another 6?
Okay, roll again. Double up, man.
Another 6.
You guys, hurry up. We're gonna miss the brownies.
Okay, you successfully managed to wedge 2 fingers into the door. How many fingers do you have remaining?
Mine or someone else's?
Specifically, I don't know if you came in with 10.
I think I came in with 10. Let's say I came in with 9. Now I
Okay, so you now have
7.
7. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
Close enough.
So we just sit anywhere, I guess.
You look around the mess hall. Actually,
kinda
give me 1 second, guys. If you need to get a drink, feel
Okay.
free.
Oh no, I have a drink.
Intermission.
So, you guys want to do some planning while Jay is out of the
I think
out of the
so.
room? I think we should start a riot.
Okay.
yeah.
Riot's a good idea.
Inevitable.
Also, I have a keychain full of friggin' keys for some reason. I don't know.
On it.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll get to that, I think.
Yeah, that will probably not come in handy. I'm guessing.
They'll probably screw us.
Yeah, it probably will. So let's see. What have we got? There are obviously an abundance of holes in the floor, which we could use for hiding.
I want to go and hide in one of those holes at some point. But I think the only one which might have like holes large enough for us to all fit through is up here. Past.
Okay, I'm back.
Shit.
Okay.
Look.
Wow. Okay, so there's just a room full of fire on the.
Oh yeah, did you not notice that?
Did you not notice the fire room?
I did not know. Is that where they keep all the fire imprisoned? Like.
Stop
What?
looking ahead.
No, I'm screen cheating.
Oh my god, stop screen peeking.
No.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, you arrive once again in you arrive in the mess hall. You take a look around. People around you seem to be disinterestedly chewing their food. Food is a little bit of a stretch. It's more a mysterious gruel-like substance that you're fairly certain is gruel that even came in cups marked gruel.
Huh. So I turn to Chauncey and Caspian. So what's the routine around here? We just get gruel. They
Well,
feed us
it's
for
definitely
free.
not.
Get your gruel, you eat
the
the gruel, you
brownie.
ask for more gruel, they refuse you, then you steal some more gruel, you eat the gruel, go back to your cell. That's mostly it.
So you're fed and kept here, and the only real threat is falling into that pit at some point.
Pretty
in the
much.
future.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not so bad.
You don't have to worry about anything, like getting arrested. You don't
Well,
have
the
to-
pit.
We've already been arrested, kid.
Well, right. I was
This is
just.
jail.
I was illustrating a
You can't
point.
get double arrested, okay? Not even in Oleron.
Really. That's
As far as I know. Huh.
It seems
You know,
like
I haven't
that seems like something that could happen now.
getting double arrested. You know what? I'm
I'll
not up
give
to
you-
date with all of the freshest laws, but who knows?
I'll give you an out on that one, just in case.
Okay.
We're gonna miss the gruel.
Right. Gruel. How is the gruel around here?
Gruel.
Watery.
You start to walk forward. Once again, the chain entangling you. You notice that there are no guards around the room.
So we're all attached to the same chain. Right?
You're
Yes.
all on the same chain, except Chauncey has some freedom with his detaching foot.
Where do we get the food?
It's
It's-
over here.
It's got to go through the food line, man.
Come on, let's get
Oh,
some
okay.
gruel. Try and get extra gruel for ammo. Chauncey gets his one offered gruel, then attempts to steal two more.
Can I attempt to distract the guard while Chauncey's doing that?
Absolutely.
Cool, so you should go first then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, give me a brownie if they have any.
I elbow past Chauncey, pushing him back just a little bit. So, I'm new around here. Would you care to explain what's on the menu? Do I pay for this? Good.
We got gruel over here. Emotions in front of them. We got your condiments over here, and we got some greens over here. We got some empty troughs back here too, but I don't think you want what's in them.
Oh, what's in the empty troughs?
Nothing.
Oh, so I want something. So obviously I look over at Chauncey and motion forward to him while I'm talking to the guy.
I step forward and attempt to steal 2 or 3 other things of gruel. I roll my salesmanship to engage him in a sale he never even knew he was making.
Jesus Christ. I'll allow it.
I roll a 4 plus 4 from my salesmanship.
Okay. -1 from the added tension. You succeed on stealing 3 cups of gruel.
Aha! I secret them away inside my ribcage.
I look at the condiments. What are they? They just look like vials of paint.
My God! How could you possibly guess that there were vials of paint?
I stare at them for a moment, grab my cup of gruel, and I say, well, I may as well need something to wash the gruel down, and I reach for a vial of paint, and using sleight of hand, attempt to palm 2 others.
Okay, roll for it.
Okay. I got a 3 plus 2, so 5.
You managed to palm three condiments of paint condiments. Which ones did you take? Did you take maybe ketchup color?
Darn straight, I took the blood-colored ones.
You mean ketchup, yeah.
Yeah, ketchup.
Ketchup, strawberry jam color, and mustard color paint.
Also on consideration, I got a green one. Just, I figured that might come in handy.
Some green color. I got all the green we need right here.
Okay, so you also got some wasabi paint.
I grab a vegetable. Which vegetable do they have?
Well, taking a look at the pile, the most blatantly apparent is semi-rotting cabbage, but behind those you can see some, you can see some broccoli, you see some mixed like gourdy type substances.
So like the more weapon-like vegetables.
Hold on, go back. What?
Is that just me? Like gourds and squash and zucchini, the cucurbits, they're all weapons. You don't pick them up by the handle and like immediately think mace.
You find the most weapon-like cucumber you've ever discovered in your entire life.
I smile a satisfied grin and wink at Caspian and Chauncey, showing them the weapon-like cucumber.
I wink back.
Stop.
How about those brownies?
I stand at the end of the line with my my loot.
Do you have brownies left?
Brownies, You got any brownies?
And some vegetables.
Oh, he asks every day for brownies? Still don't got any.
Maybe next week, kid.
He's not gonna be happy. Just give me 2 gruels.
Because you're a regular. He slides them across the table.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Oh, and I would like 1 trough of nothing, please.
They just always have to ask for the heavy stuff.
Does he pick up the trough?
He picks up the entire trough.
Why, thank you.
Places it on the table. It displaces most of the condiments. He slides it across with a grating screech.
Chauncey grabs it. How big is this trough, would you say?
It's
Bigger than
pretty
you.
substantial, yeah. It's
like if we were hypothetically trying to cross like a river, and we all like lined up in it upside down canoe style.
Or maybe say
would that work?
From some fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
so we can all like fit at least part of our bodies into it.
Considering that this group is relatively small and light.
That is all that I need to know. Okay.
You guys can absolutely turn it into a canoe. If this was TI and you were say bringing Kier along, no, you would say you would be dead.
Okay. I take that trough and clumsily bring it over to.
You lift it? Does your body have the tensile strength to remain
not
intact?
this table. Let's sit over here.
There's not enough chairs.
I'm gonna sit next to this fella here.
We're all attached, you idiot.
Everyone is continually dragged after you.
Why are we sitting here, Chauncey? We had something to discuss. I stare at the.
I know.
I'm
gonna punch this sucker in the jaw when we start.
I noticed you got a nice eye for. He notices you're missing eye. Never mind then. I'm just gonna go over here. I kind of lost my appetite.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna whatever.
Caspian takes out his bowl of gruel and pours it onto the floor.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, I stare at Caspian.
At least eat it.
Pouring one out for my main man.
What does that mean?
Caspian takes a lighter and lights the gruel on fire on the floor.
Okay, that should not happen.
Please accept this humble sacrifice, Lord Zalisma.
Okay, he's a cultist, isn't he?
Oh,
Not a
I mean,
cultist.
aren't
Just
we
an
all at
enlightened.
heart?
No.
Okay.
No.
Caspian, get ready to give us a soundtrack here in just a few
thing
minutes.
was only to earn a paycheck.
Always ready. Zosma.
Okay. I lean into the table. Bring it in, team.
Similarly lean forward.
So here's the plan. We're gonna start a riot. We're gonna do this by pitching food about at other people, making it look like it came from someone else. I'm also gonna punch someone in the face.
Okay, well, is your hand
La 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 la.
Caspian.
Huh? I'm tuning.
Okay, good. You're tuning. Is your hand?
We'll wait for him.
I pinch the bridge of my nose and stare at the table.
Okay. Chauncey jumps up onto his chair.
Wait,
Actually, okay, I step down from my chair. What?
What are we doing after we start the riot?
We're gonna, escape through the kitchen, right?
Can't you just riot for the sake of rioting?
Yes, we can, but we don't know where the kitchen leads.
I'm ready to get this party started. I got fingers of fire going on here.
Okay, fine. You know what? Regardless,
Really fast. Are the condiments legit paint and volatile chemicals?
They are paint, yes.
Is paint flammable?
Why don't you find out?
Yeah, good.
Caspian holds up his lighter.
Look, before we decide on anything, let's lay out our options here. I place the condiments, the gruel, which is apparently flammable, the keys, and I think that's all I've got, onto the table.
Keep the keys.
You notice that the keys are dissimilar to the ones that the guard used to open the doors.
Huh, okay, so...
Chauncey unhinges his ribcage and puts several things of gruel and some vegetables and some paint.
Okay, well, I think that we could probably burn through a door with that gruel.
Okay, well, I think that we should use at least one of them to set this table on fire as a distraction.
Yeah, I can burn the table with these sweet licks.
I stare at Caspian as he plucks at his guitar.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Okay, well, I was also thinking, I got this. I motioned to the condiments. I wonder how invested in the well-being of the prisoners are these guards? Does it matter if one of the guards is injured? Is there something they should do once the guard is injured?
Chauncey shrugs.
They have to take them to an infirmary. Perhaps if the guard is wounded, I hold up the one that looks like blood, they might take them to somewhere less secure.
One of the people at the other table who can clearly hear you at your volume level, loudly.
They wouldn't let me play.
Don't bother. Even if you're wounded in here, it doesn't matter. The guards don't particularly care. He turns around. Also, if you start your riot, well, we're going to wind up fighting, and I don't want to have to kill you quite yet.
Why would we
It's
fight?
not going to be a riot.
We're not starting with him. Which one's
Why would we fight
It's gonna
you?
be a party.
There wasn't. There was no such thing as sides. Or if there were sides, it's us against the guards.
Chauncey,
Why are you suddenly against us?
Oh, now that's an interesting concept. Sides. The last time that, a gang came in
who's
here...
talking? Is it this
it's
guy?
that guy, yeah. The last time a gang came in here, it was their side versus the rest of the prisoners. Are you saying you want to escape?
Was that not obvious?
Now that's something I can actually get behind. Count me in. He moves over to your table.
I raise
What's your
throw
name,
my
buddy?
hands into the air.
what is your name?
I like your hair.
It's a long...
It's good for head banging.
It's a long and brutal story if you're prepared to listen.
Nope.
I am. Can I play the backing track?
No, we frankly just don't have the time to listen.
Okay. Everyone listen, get ready to get crazy, and then to run out through the kitchen underneath this trough when things get too spicy.
Wait a second. I pause as
Chauncey pitches a container of gruel at this guy, another one at this guy.
The skeleton! I was just gonna comment on that!
stands up on the table briefly and yells, "They're planning to kill us all!"
1, 2, 3, 4, everybody march!
Should I roll for lying there?
There is just dead silence in the cafeteria.
Okay, I jump off and punch this guy in the head.
Alright, time to break out the doodle-dees.
Do I get to roll for lying for my little exclamation there?
No, that was just like, these people would... just punch that guy. Roll for punching that guy.
Great. Roll for punching. 2!
I think I should roll for my bardic talents to get this party going.
While
But
they're
I left
doing
my
that,
phone on the floor, so I can't do it.
while they're doing that, I'm going to inspect my leg manacle to see if these keys work on it.
Thank you. In fact, they do.
I unlock myself and step away.
Yeah, you managed to remove the manacles. Chauncey, Chauncey, with a rush, misses this man and trips diving past him.
Yeah, okay. I get tangled up in the, this velvet rope here. It's not velvet rope, it's red yarn. Who am I kidding?
The thug that you threw the container of gruel at is now very happily eating an additional container of gruel.
Oh, this did not go as planned.
Alright, you guys need to learn a thing or two about moshing. Caspian slams full force into the guy next to him.
What? Why? An ally of him.
Roll Bardic, whatever.
Well, my phone is on the floor, so why don't you?
Okay, what is your skill?
Have you still not retrieved that?
No, I got 4 on my skill for it.
Okay. You roll an 8, moshing directly into the man. He turns around glaring at you.
Come on, man, mosh back! Mosh back! Mosh me, dude!
He body slams you. You skid across the floor.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to. I'm assuming Chauncey's leg has popped off. What with how?
No, he's just tangled.
Well, you've got the chain connecting.
Oh yeah, the chain is only attached to Caspian.
Of course, correct. Yeah, my foot's off.
Okay. Well, I grab your foot, take it out of the thing, and put it back on you. And I attempt to help you out.
I remove the manacle while I'm out of it.
Look,
While
you're
I'm
lucky.
at it. Oh.
You're lucky that I'm probably going to need someone to throw under the bus on my way out.
Wow, you just came right out with that. Okay.
I'm gonna wrap this chain around me, you know, as I need
Because
it.
it looks
Yeah, it
cool.
looks pretty cool.
I have a feeling you would do.
I was just gonna say, you know, in case I need it, but you know, really, it's pretty cool.
All right, so since that plan worked out so well, I say we come up with a contingency just in case that doesn't work.
Already,
Why it pan out.
I'll allow it.
guys aren't ready to rock. They're not ready.
What can I
for my
see in the
sweet
kitchen? What
deals.
is going on here?
Over there are some thugs who are mostly just faffing about back there. They're just
Thugs,
What's all
not
this
thugs.
stuff?
those. Well, if you couldn't tell better, they look like wine bottles.
Ah,
Where? Oh, I see.
Off in the back.
interesting. And over
I
here,
know what we need to
Just
get
like
this party started.
preparing meat. Oh yeah? What's that?
Underage drinking.
Are you?
Caspian
I
looks
look around
around.
the room. Everybody is either dead or really old.
Yeah, one of them's a little strange. That one over there.
I wonder how old that skeleton is.
I put my hand on their shoulders, but then quickly have to kneel, so I'm somewhat lopsided to put my hand on on Chauncey's shoulder.
Your palm is lightly spiked by my spikes.
I withdraw my hands, realizing it looks ridiculous. Look, you two, we're going to need to get together something of a band if we need to get out of here. So, why don't we
Can you keep
why don't
up?
we add to our group so that you two aren't the first ones that well, I ditch.
Maybe we should ditch you. and start our own group.
You're
can't
right.
kick me out of
These
bands.
keys certainly wouldn't be useful at all.
We already have the stuff off.
You've got a point. I take it back. Hey, you want to join our group and break out of here?
I'm the lead.
I don't know about that. I got a nice gig.
I slap him in the face. How about now?
Excuse me, sir. He stands
Slap
up.
him in the other cheek. How about now?
He's standing well above you.
Oh, well, I guess my hand just whips in
Butt
midair.
cheek.
Oh,
I try to push Chauncey aside, but feel his flesh giving away as I apply force.
Not sure I like your attitude there, mister.
yeah,
Well, I
what
got
you
an
gonna
attitude
do
for
about
you.
it?
I'm probably gonna go over here and talk to my other good friend.
Ooh.
You know,
Okay.
he sits down at the other table.
Every time I'm about to start a riot. What the hell?
The nerve of that guy, am I right?
You two go deal with someone else. I'm going to try and talk. I'm going to try and talk to this man in the skeleton.
Yeah, all right.
I shake my head. I approach, eyeing the skeleton.
It's a skeleton.
Is it animate? Is it alive?
You have yet to see it move.
Okay. I approach the slapped man and take a seat next to him. I apologize for how rude my associate was.
Yeah, he's quite the feller, ain't he?
I gripped the strings on Caspian's guitar so they don't make any noise.
But
Sweet.
I don't know, something riot, something.
Caspian, if you
Butter him up! Butter him up!
do I receive any bonus from his bardic inspiration?
I'm pondering what's saying yes, the consequences of saying yes. I'm gonna say yes.
All right. The man's brain addled by the guitar riff.
There you go.
I attempt to sway him to our side. Listen, I apologize for the rudeness of my comrade, and if you would like to, well, we have something of an escape planned, and if you'd like to escort us, I assure you that you'd be able to get him back for what he's done. I believe in making things even, after all.
Sure, I'm not really the vengeful type, but at the same time, an escape plan sounds nice. I've been planning on taking my act on the road again, you know?
Great. I'd love to help
Go
you
on,
take
then.
your act on the road.
Yeah, I've been
And,
practicing...
of course,
She doesn't mean it.
Oh, okay then.
Chauncey backs up.
Butter him up! Butter him up! Butter him up!
I motion to the skeleton. Of course I'm serious. I roll lying. I rolled a 5 + 3.
I mean, yeah, I do kind of want to get out of here, but your friend seems to be... I seem to be having something of a disagreement.
He's a bit of a jokester. He's a bit of a jokester.
That's me! Ha ha ha! Chauncey removes one of his hands and slaps his knee with it.
And of course, if we were to make an escape, your friend. I motion to the skeleton. Well, I motion to nothing in particular and glance at the skeleton, waiting for some sort of cue or acknowledgement about the skeleton.
Everyone stares at the skeleton for a few seconds.
So, tell me, is it
Friend,
like better without flesh, or what?
Could
Your
we
friend
use that
was
skeleton? Do you
with
mind?
us.
Not
bring the
particularly.
So then, am I to understand that you're in on this?
Sure, why not?
Great. Do you have anything that you can bring to our cause?
He points over at the skeleton.
I poke it.
Alright.
Is it like? Is it alive?
You're in.
I already
skeleton.
asked that.
The skeleton partially falls apart. Okay, chat, we're
Okay.
gonna need a name for this skeleton.
A skeleton?
We're gonna need a name for this skeleton.
Let's see. We already have some suggestions in chat. Jiminy Femur. Jimmy Femur's pretty good.
Jimmy Jimny.
Jiminy Femur.
Is that your vote? Let's wait for it to catch up. I want to.
Yeah, we got time.
We're
send in
naming
your notes now.
skeleton, I guess.
Name
now
the
going to be
skeleton.
Place your votes. Voting's good. Obama.
Not allowed.
You're not the only one with the guitar here, boy.
All right, so here's my game plan for this session. Just to reveal
That's me
it
playing.
and see if it. Here's my game plan. I'm going to reveal it to see if it'll make things more interesting. I'm gonna fuck you two over. Is what I'm gonna do.
Oh, that's lovely.
We'll see who will be fucking what.
Okay, the general consensus seems to be
Jimmy
Femur. Oh yeah, this is my pal, Jimmy Femur.
Oh, and you two go a long way back then, huh?
No, I pretty much talk to him when I want to avoid talking to any of the other inmates. It's just a skeleton, I'm afraid.
You don't say. I'm gonna rummage through the skeleton. Is he like wearing anything useful, or is there
He's
anything
got a sick
interesting?
helmet with hair attached.
I'm gonna take that helmet. I could.
The hair is attached to the helmet.
The hair is attached to the helmet.
Oh, weird.
You know, there's always use for a skeleton.
Of course.
I mean, it's pre-used, but...
I have an idea. Chauncey's going
than the
to
last idea?
pick up Jimmy Femur. I don't know. We'll see. Picks up Jimmy Femur, drags him across the floor, kind of close to the ground, and hugging the wall so no one sees it.
Okay.
Gonna go ahead and douse him in gruel. And then I'm going to motion to Chauncey to throw me his lighter.
Wait.
I mean, excuse me. I'm gonna motion to Caspian to throw me his lighter.
Tension rises.
I was gonna use this to start a sweet mosh pit, but alright.
I'll give it back. I'll give
Gonna
it
toss
back.
that lighter.
Great. I'm gonna catch it. Do we have to roll for this?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to roll to catch in addition to the?
Let's just make it a roll for this entire one smooth motion.
Sure. I think that's you, Jackson.
My phone is on the floor.
Let's say, Matt, you go. 6. Oh, wow, and you got a +3 from the tension.
+3.
Yes. Tension
Nice.
can add as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Tension does wacky
We
things.
succeeded.
You should take a break at some point and explain the tension system
Yes.
in more detail. It's fine.
For people who aren't paying attention.
But for now, I'm
Oh.
gonna set this fucking
I love
skeleton on fire.
Yeah, Griff brings up a great point. Chat names a character immediately set on fire.
You did this, chat.
Set the skeleton on fire. Set Jimmy Femur on fire.
I mean,
Okay, so I am going to set the skeleton on fire, and I'm going to fling him headlong into the kitchen, yelling, "The hell skeletons are attacking!"
Oh, good.
There is a panic.
I'm gonna try and hit the wine, by the way.
Okay.
The skeleton flies into the back, and 2 of the kitchen staff hit the door, run outside, leaving the door ajar, start banging on the gigantic door, and you hear a call from the other side. "We're up to your tricks. Throwing another riot, eh?" Like we fell for that again. No flaming skeletons!
All right. Well, since that
All right.
happened,
that was pretty cool. Yeah,
I move over to this guy. Go ahead.
The entire cafeteria exchanges looks. They begin to move towards the now open door.
The kitchen door.
Yes.
Okay. I elbow this guy. Look, if things go ass up, you and me, I can pay you when we get out.
Sounds relatively reasonable. How about those other ones? Do they want in on anything?
No. If they're in the way, get rid of them.
Very well. So what's the plan? He runs forward.
Don't know. We're gonna just write it out on the zombie and the metalhead. We're gonna let them create a distraction.
You guys coming?
Good job using the skeleton.
Holy crap! Do you see that? You better get out of that kitchen.
The man is trying to scramble over the divider.
Told you about this.
Look out, friend! I'll save you. Chauncey jumps over the counter. Ah! He grapples with the flaming skeleton.
Hold on.
Get out of here! Save yourself!
Surprisingly.
Should I roll Kawaii?
Yeah, actually. You're gonna succeed.
I'll just roll another 6.
Okay, you succeed with flying color. Despite the tension, everything is going off without a hitch, finger quotes. However, there is now a stampede of prisoners through the kitchen.
I'm following behind the. Did we ever get this guy's name? No, he had a backstory.
Said it was a long and profound story. Chat's gonna name him once you get that story. So be sure to ask it at some point.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say as we're running, I'm gonna say, so I need something to call you. What's your name? You have a title? Anything I can go by quick?
It's a long and profound story.
Can you tell me while we're running?
Yes.
Okay.
You see, he raises one fist. I threw away my name when I left Honorant, once and for all.
You're from Honorant. Cool.
On the first ship over, I took the name of the very first thing I saw. Chat, what was it?
What was it, chat?
What was the very first thing he saw on a boat? Away from Honorant.
We have Horriven 2. Horriven 2nd, rather. Anareth, Cestus, Chucky, John, Tree Branch.
I really like Tree Branch. I also really like Cestus.
Yeah.
Corruption.
Oh, damn.
They also have Dirt. Wood. Rope again. Tree Branch again.
You know, people have to have multiple names.
Fish and milk. Okay. Fish and milk.
Okay, turnip. Oh, I love all these. Is the problem?
How about Fishman?
What?
How
Hold
about
on.
Fishman? All one word. God, Tree Branch is really good.
Tree Branch is good. How do we? He's got to have a first name and a last name, you know.
Tree Branch fish milk.
I was gonna go Tree Branch says in parentheses Cestus fish milk.
Someone said depression. Tree Branch depression or depression Tree Branch.
Tree Branch apostrophe Cestus fish milk.
Cestus fish milk. I like that.
Cestus. I've got
Has
to
it been
think
decided?
Yeah, that's the name I'm going with. Thank you, guys.
Cestus fish milk. Wow.
Tree Branch Cestus fish milk.
Tree Branch Cestus fish milk. Oh my god.
Beautiful.
All right, great. Well, until we get to know each other better, I'm just going to call you Milk. Last names only.
That's the part of my
as this
name
conversation.
That's the part of my name I'm most embarrassed about. Please, if you're going to call me anything, call me Fish.
All right, I can do that, Fish. Call me Ko.
Very well. What brings you here, Ko?
I was arrested for wrongdoings, etc., etc. It's a long story, longer than yours.
I was arrested for emphasizing random words in my sentences that led them to believe I was a serial killer.
I pause and stare at him.
I'm gonna stuff myself with as much wine as I can during all of this.
Like drink or put in you, like bottle it up.
I'm not gonna drink it. No, I don't know. I'm stuffing the bottles into various crevices. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to pour some more gruel on was it John Femur?
Jimmy.
Just to keep the blaze going, and I'm gonna sling him into the next room. And yell, run for your lives! I'm gonna roll for this.
Okay.
5.
You don't hear anything from that other room. You want to run in and check out? Your Motley Prison Break gang is
You know I do. I run in. Oh my God! What's that? What's up with this guy?
Oh, the guy in the chair?
Yeah.
He's asleep.
Before we continue to the next
I'm gonna
room,
run
can I-
over and knock him out with a strike over the head with
Great.
a bottle of wine.
Okay.
All right, I want.
Oh, what was
I
that?
even have to roll for that since he's like asleep.
You do have to roll for that because you can still have bad luck.
Right. Let's roll. I don't think I get any bonuses from
Yeah,
skills.
like you're.
Unless I can try and stab him with a bottle of wine.
No, like the deal is, if there's an event that you're likely to succeed on and I make you roll anyway, you're probably going to succeed on anything but like a 2.
Right.
It's just a test to see if you royally fuck it
Bad
up.
luck happens, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Great. I'm gonna beat him over the head with a bottle of wine. Like one of the like newer vintages.
Oh yeah, the less
I
valuable.
rolled a 2.
That ain't bad luck though.
Not quite.
You run up to the man and slam his head with a bottle of wine. He opens his eyes, you failing to knock him out in one clean blow.
All right.
I was trying to wake you up. There's we got hell skeletons.
I'm gonna turn this situation around. Use my bardic talents to lull him to sleep.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Go towards sleep! Eternal sleep! You're gonna die! You're gonna die! We're all gonna die one day and then to sleep! Yeah, I wasn't really feeling that one.
Johnson, do you want to do something while he backs you up with that?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with another bottle of wine.
Roll again!
I'm doing it. 6.
You
Hey.
slam the ball
Someone
of
needs a
wine.
new pair of shoes. I yell as I beat him over the head.
Oh my god! Blood splatters everywhere, covering your green body with, eck.
Yeah. While they're doing that, can I check out this table and thingy to see if there's anything valuable, etc.?
Okay. On this table, you notice a bloodied chef's hat.
That's just the. Okay, is there anything on this one?
There are pots and pans, in addition to, well, forks, spoons, and knives.
Okay, I grab a knife and the bloodied chef's hat.
I'll warn you now, it's less a weapon than your particularly dangerous cucumber.
Okay. I'll keep it anyway. I run forward, meeting up with Chauncey and Caspian. I elbow Chauncey. Sorry about that. Was just securing some front runners for us. I'm with you guys till the end. I also grabbed something to make your flaming skeleton a little bit more convincing. I hold out the bloodied chef's hat.
Ooh, good one. Yeah, throw it on his head.
The priest.
I was thinking put it in his hand.
The priest performs
yeah.
last rites on the burning skeleton.
Hey! Shoot!
Try and make sure that doesn't go out. Chauncey
Yeah.
pokes his head into this room and examines it.
It's a
Caspian
changing room,
performs
actually.
last rites.
It's a what?
It's a changing room. You notice that.
Ooh, I'm gonna check the dresser.
There is. You notice that. There is one complete chef's outfit and one complete guard's outfit.
I'm going to very swiftly dress myself as a chef. And then I'm... Come on, no one would believe that I was a guard at this height. And I come on out here and say, hey, who wants to be a guard? I think Jimmy does.
I look between.
No, maybe not Jimmy.
Jimmy continues to burn. Caspian performs Jimmy's last rites.
Into the pit we come from, out of the pit we go.
I approach the priest. You
Praise Ozma.
would make a good guard.
Me?
Would I?
No, not you, Chauncey.
Honestly, I was considered for guardsmanship duties back in Meadshire before I was so cruelly struck down. I always wanted to be a guard.
Well, good. Now's your time to shine. You can help all of us get out of here as a guard. We'll be right behind you, all the way.
Okay, I'll become a guard. This is...
I kneel down to Chauncey. No, we won't.
That is just, you are bad. Damn.
So, you got that story? Looks like we got time.
Oh, he came over on a boat from Onorant and named himself after the first thing he saw.
My name is Tree Branch Cestus Fish Milk. Nice to meet you.
Call him Fish. And
Call me
Fish.
Tree Branch.
Tree
I
Branch.
call him
Okay, well,
Branch.
I'm gonna keep calling you Fish. Anyway, Fish, who's your friend over here? I motioned the green fellow. That isn't Chauncey.
This is my friend. Oh yeah. Yeah. I didn't introduce myself. He extends his hand. Yeah, I'm a goblin. What is this goblin?
You're also green.
What is this goblin's name, everyone?
Come on, chat. What do you got? Show us what you got.
Sorry,
Goblin
you're a
name. Ready, set, go.
goblin?
Oh yeah, I'm a goblin. Spent my past 20 years being a goblin. Yeah.
Wait, past 20 years? What about before that?
Oh, before that I was just a pre-goblin. You know how things get.
I'm not familiar with goblin reproductive cycles.
I thought goblins only existed on album covers.
Okay, we have Gibbs, Glue, Kermit, and hashtag so far.
I really like hashtag.
Also, Figmajago? I don't even know.
Figmajago? I have no idea.
Figmajago?
Squeaky Peter.
Greasely and Squeaky Peter.
Squeaky Peter.
Squeaky Peter.
Okay, I'm going with Squeaky Peter.
Can his last name be the same as Zomblin?
Squeaky Peter Zomblin. No, he's not a Zomblin, he's a Greasely.
He's a Greasely.
It's an entirely different goblin family.
Oh, well, I'd heard that the Zoblins were wiped out by a dragon.
Now you're just talking goblin nonsense.
It was in the news. I got it. I was actually.
I thought you didn't believe in goblins.
I'm writing down Squeaky Peter really quick. This is important.
I was actually performing in the country that the Zoblins were in. They are all dead. All of them.
That's good for them. I mean, more power to my goblin clan,
Yeah, good for you. And I guess, are you royalty or something?
This is Squeaky Peter. This is Squeaky Peter of the Greasely clan. He's a narc. Be careful with him.
Oh, he's a narc.
Oh, okay.
So
that's entirely slander. If you could say that again, maybe a little closer into this recording device I have on, that'd be appreciated. The goblin edges closer.
Well,
Be
that's
careful
handy.
around Squeaky Peter. We used to share rooms until he completely sold me out.
On what?
Well, let's just say it's a long and profound story. He stares off into the distance.
Go
Alright,
for
well,
it.
You'll have to tell me that some other time. I've got an idea, actually. I grab the bloodied chef's hat and hand it to Squeaky Peter. Could you hold this for me?
Yeah, sure. I could hold the chef's hat.
I sprinkled more gruel over Jimmy Femur.
The place grows.
Gotta keep that blaze growing.
Thank you. Actually, wait. Before I hand him the chef's hat, I take that knife I had and wipe the blood off on it. Give him the knife and the chef's hat. All right. Let's keep going. Hold those for me. My hands are full. I hold up the paint vial and the keys.
Okay, I'm just I'm just happy to be useful.
Oh, of course.
Once,
No, we're glad to have you too.
Goblins live to serve. Probably. That's what my clan says anyway. That's what they.
That is a wonderful saying.
That's convenient.
Why don't you take this one opportunity to lead? Why don't you go out through that hallway?
I think we agreed that I'm the band leader.
You're the band leader, of course, but Squeaky Peter Greasely is going to lead us down that hallway.
Wait up, one moment. Chauncey's going to drag this other thug over here
He's one of the guys who was escaping with you.
Oh, never mind. My mistake. I'm gonna go over here and pour a bottle of wine over this guy, leaving the empty bottle in his hand.
Okay.
The priest that you told to dress as a guard returns. I have finally become a guard. His armor is cardboard. My new guard name will be Chat.
Okay, so what's our game plan here?
Okay,
I'm thinking that as the new leader, you should probably bow to me and swear fealty as my new subjects.
Of course.
Not right now, Squeaky
fucking
Pete.
dead.
We as soon as Squeaky Pete, as soon as we get out of here, as soon as you lead us out that hallway, we will
Hey,
bow
who
down
told
to
you you could lead? You're not wearing the goblin crown around here.
As soon as you, like I said, as soon as you lead us out that hallway, then we will bow down to you, and we will swear fealty and work on building your goblin kingdom up to never before heard of heights.
That's
Roll-
bullshit.
roll-
I don't bow down to anyone except
lying.
Lord
Roll lying to a goblin.
I rolled a 5. Plus 3.
Loaded.
Just because lying.
Yeah. So long as you're, so long as you're planning for it in the long term,
Oh,
Squeaky Peter
absolutely.
backs off. Good things come to those that wait, especially goblins that wait.
Fish, get over here.
Who?
I motion Fish
you're
over.
right.
Chauncey,
Yep.
huddle.
Okay.
Oh my god! The Meadshire. Okay, the Meadshire. The guard's name is Chat.
Great.
I've decided my guard name will be Chat.
All right, I huddle the useful people over here. All right, guys, here's the plan. Chauncey, Caspian, Fish, we're gonna let Zoblin lead the way this first time. He's going to get us past this. He's gonna
It's
walk.
Greasely.
Greasely, would you mind checking on the kitchen for us?
You should get in
Yes.
character. Go into the dressing room, get in character. Great job.
Make sure you hold on to that knife and hat.
Okay, you were saying?
All right, Greasely is going to lead us down the hall. He's got a bloody knife and a bloody hat. The guards are going to see him. The chat is going to declare that Greasely is trying to escape. And we are going to use that opportunity to get by the guards that are preoccupied with tackling the bloodied Greasely.
Great idea. Where do we go from there?
Just throwing him into the pit like that.
haven't planned that far ahead. Of course,
Okay, great. First store that we see. Sounds good.
we have no relation to him.
Oh, that's an honorable death. Thrown into the pit. One day, may we all be thrown into the pit.
Yes, but not today. Okay.
Well,
People thrown into the pit. It's a good way to go. The kid's got the right of it.
Fish, you were a little more grim than I thought you'd be.
it's not grim. It's the best thing in the world that could ever happen to anyone. Praise
Of course.
Ozma.
You got some issues, kid. We'll work on those when we're out of here.
All right. Squeaky Peter Greasely.
You called?
Yes, we are ready for you to lead us down this hallway.
I could lead, or I could form a wall of my subjects up out in the front.
But
Protecting me, for the most important one, from
Don't
all
get
the
ahead
attackers.
of yourself, okay? We'll get there, but right now you need to do your duty as a leader.
I'm the
Put
leader.
his ball of his back and push him forward.
I'm the leader.
I grab Jimmy Fever
gonna-
and drag him along.
I grab Chat as Squeaky Peter is going. I grab Chat by the collar that's not cardboard and whisper very quietly into his ear. Look, as soon as Squeaky Peter is seen by guards, I want you to shout, "Stop him! He killed the chef!" And point to the goblin.
I can't believe I'm finally a Meadshire guard.
You're going to do your nation proud.
He wanders forward.
That's it. You asked for this. I'm breaking off as a solo act.
You heard him,
Oh,
Chauncey.
no.
Hey,
Hey, wait!
Hey.
Hold up! Wait now!
move.
Okay, we're doomed. Oh, wait. It worked.
Did it work?
The guard over there that you told to move,
Yeah.
he's smoking. I'm on break. What do you want?
Great. Take an extra 20 minutes.
You got
I
a
was
light.
gonna even if you didn't tell me.
Perfect.
Okay.
Can I bum a ciggy? It's cool.
Fine. He hands you a cigarette. You both sit down.
I push, what's his face? That's mean. I push Chat forward. Sorry, Chat. I also follow behind, Fish.
Okay, well, I'm a little nervous. This is my first time really leading anyone or anything, especially my goblin training didn't prepare me for this. He opens the door and takes a step outside. He has a bloody chef's hat and a knife. I'm the Goblin King! Bow down to your overlord! And then, behind
Chat,
him,
now's your chance!
Chet kicks open the door, points at him, shouts, "My name is Chet, the Meatshire Guardsman. These prisoners have just escaped their bounds, and now they are attempting an escape. They're behind me, in the kitchen!
Alright, I sing my,
I rush up.
Undone.
I rush up and chuck Jimmy Femur through the door, having just refueled him. I throw him straight at Chat.
Roll.
3.
3. Okay, you succeed. You love Jimmy Femur and Chat. Chat is carried to the ground by the burning Jimmy Femur.
They're attacking! Everyone run!
I slap Fish on the back of the head and say, it's time to break for it.
Fish takes off in a direction. Oh, well, everyone takes off in a direction. The guards chase after you, trying to slow you down.
I push the Goblin King into the guards. Also
Roll.
Caspian.
He has a name. I have a name.
What should I roll?
Roll tension up.
Okay.
I'm gonna
I rolled a 3.
I'm gonna use my disinterest not to care and just lean against this door, smoking.
You,
That's a 3 to my disinterest.
Oh god, you attempt to shove fucking Squeaky Peter forward. Your hand gets caught in some goblin-like vice in the midst of his robe. He attaches, using his firm goblin grip to your arm.
Surprised! Not really expecting such strength from a strange creature. I whip out the, dangerous
my
vegetable.
subjects.
I whip out the dangerous vegetable and aim for the face.
You're trying to stab the goblin on your arm?
What? Oh no, I'm trying to beat him in the face with the squash.
I don't think you understand the shape or intent or sharpness of that squash.
Oh, the squash is
It's a
sharp!
stabbing weapon, man.
This is a salvage roll. I want to be incredibly clear here. You suffered bad luck.
Okay, well, can I attempt to pierce his hand with the sharp squash?
You can attempt!
Tension increases naturally.
Alright. I rolled a 1.
And I drew the critical tension card, which means the luck is doubly bad.
Oh boy. Against a goblin? Wow.
Really, a goblin.
A goblin. Come on.
With your other arm, you stab directly through the goblin's cloth cloak. You've become so incredibly entangled that Caspian works his way into the mix somehow as well.
What did you do?
Get
My
us
guitar
out of
strings
this!
are tangled.
I shout over, Fish! We could use a hand! Cut us free!
Cut you free with what?
Rip us out with your Honorian strength!
Wait, what are you tied
Here's
up
the
with?
cucumber.
That's a tad bit of racism. You are tied up in a goblin.
In a goblin.
The goblin
like,
cloak, I guess?
The goblin is letting loose his goblin war screech. while
Chauncey,
he's tied up in it.
Chauncey looks down the hallway, looks back at his companions, sighs, turns around, and removes his index finger, revealing a sharpened finger bone.
Okay, roll salvage. Fails on everything up to a 3 now.
Perfect. I attempt to cut them free. 5.
Okay!
Nice!
You managed to cut away enough of the goblin's cloak that Caspian can stand, at least. You managed to remove him from the mess. However, the goblin's vice-like grip is still attached to Coconut.
Fish! Come on! Some help would be appreciated!
I will be right back.
He moves over and begins to assist. Caspian, are you going to try to salvage anything?
Hell yeah. Now's my time to shine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mosh, 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 mosh!
Oh, no!
Clap them on someone's face! Stomp your feet! Stomp them on someone's mother's face!
Alright.
For the record, you can't detach a goblin once it becomes fully clenched. He grabs you and drags you along.
Alright, well, then, thanks for dragging me along.
I run forward, planting my shoulder into this painter's back and kind of steering him ahead of me like a catcher or something.
Oh, watch the bunions there. Okay.
There you go. I shove him into this guard.
As Fish is dragging me and Squeaky Peter along, I take out that what I'm assuming is a rusty gold knife and start sawing at Peter.
You guys fucking suck. Caspian puts out his cigarette on this guy's forehead.
Wasn't he escaping with us?
I roll.
He screams and continues running after.
I rolled a 5 on sawing his arm off, if that needed a roll.
Oh my god! Wow. You saw the goblin's arm! It starts to bite you!
The goblin does!
The goblin does as you start to saw at it! You're continually dragged across the floor!
As we approach this next guard, I am going to unleash a strange cry, like, yeah! And a rat friend, who I have painstakingly trained through my during my time in jail, erupts from my eye socket, flying into the guard's face and scrabbling at his meaty bits.
Roll for
oh wait, chat. What is my pet rat named?
Oh, good call.
Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah. You also need to roll for rat. Using whatever method you like to train.
I missed all of that, Jay.
You need to roll whatever you use to get this rat on your side. So, did you sell this rat yourself?
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like I'm selling myself to this rat, and I roll a 6. Jesus Christ.
Okay. You do not. Well, obviously you don't fail. The rat jumps at the guard, biting at him, tearing into him. We need a name.
The rat for the rat. We have Moby, Bartholomew, Sleeve, Blubs, Forehead, Eye Rat,
Gobbers,
Forehead Junior.
I don't know why I did that, but I did.
Squibbles.
Yeah. We got Scobbers.
I rather like Forehead Junior myself.
It's your rat.
Yeah. Forehead Junior it is.
Hey, that's up there.
Forehead Junior tears into the guard. You continue running. Are you leaving the rat behind?
No, he's trained well enough that he'll lay siege for a little bit and then come find me.
Fish! I pat him on the back as he's running. Back us up into that with the goblin facing it! I point at the fire.
Are you insane? That's the room where they capture all the rowdy fire. We won't survive.
But it might get this freaking goblin off of me!
Do you know how unruly that fire is?
I peer into the fire. Can I see anything useful among it?
You notice fire converging on fire. It looks like the fire's fighting itself.
Is there, is it gathered around any sort of central point?
Yes, I'd say it's sort of gathered near the middle. If you want to, like, go in...
Guys, if I die...
Again?
Wait a second.
Really?
If I die again, leave all of my material wealth to Forehead Jr.
Wait, can Chauncey move about without his head? Like, can he autopilot his body?
Yeah, of course. This is...
Chauncey, wait! Wait!
Yep.
Give us your head!
What?
Give us your... Just
Okay.
pop off your head!
Chauncey reaches up, grabs his head in both hands, and wrenches it off of his shoulders.
All right.
Tossing it very pointedly to
Nice.
Caspian.
Oh, to Caspian. Now
Take a
walk
hit.
your body in there.
I turn and walk my body straight towards the center of all of the fire, pointing my arms out and reaching around, trying to grab anything that's important.
You're doing this without using the trough you have.
You carrying that
No,
with
I'm
you?
kind of counting on coming out of this with a bitchin' skeleton body.
Yeah,
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to roll being dead.
I can respect that.
Which you are an expert at.
I rolled a 4.
You know, that's pretty fucking awesome.
I have to admit, that's pretty cool. Chauncey, have you considered a career in circus entertaining?
I'm right here, man.
Why isn't everybody...
right.
Why isn't everybody a skeleton?
Well, I mean, technically everybody is a skeleton. It's just that we've got all this. Ah, the goblin's still biting me!
We're all trying, man.
Fish, in an Orient fashion, suddenly looks panicked.
Chauncey's body gropes around the center of the room.
There's a
Relishing
skeleton
the
inside
fire.
of all of us, eh?
Hey, you guys might want to move a couple steps forward so you're not in plain fucking view of everyone else.
Fish, go! We can think about skeletons later. I keep sawing at the goblin.
Ah!
I rolled a 6.
I'm
Whoa.
thinking about skeletons all the time.
You managed to detach the goblins.
Oh, good. I kick him in
Wait a
the
minute.
face as
Are
he
you guys
falls
leaving my
off.
body behind?
Bony,
Chauncey, it's
bony
fine.
boners.
Has my body found anything?
Yeah, you gripped something. It seems oddly familiar with your newly skeletonized flesh. Well, you're gripping another skeleton.
How about that? Is there anything else that I can find around here?
The skeleton moves as you touch it.
Okay. Are there more skeletons?
No?
Okay. I'm going to attempt skeleton diplomacy on this thing.
Rolling
you
big
don't have a-
damage.
I'm going to roll.
You have
I'm going to
skeleton
roll.
sign
I'm going to roll
language?
salesmanship for a non-verbal sell. One of the more difficult things that an entrepreneur can attempt. 5.
You comprehend the skeleton. It comprehends you. What are you trying to communicate to it?
Oh, I'd like to recruit it into my skeleton army so that we can destroy the living and rise triumphant out of the bowels of the earth.
It agrees with you on the Rising Triumphant, but you're going to have to split that army 50-50 with it.
Yeah, that's fair. You can be my general.
It also asks
We'll
you...
both be generals.
It also asks you to help drag it out because it is a skeleton powered by fire and surrounded by so much fire it can't get itself going.
I see. Well then, allow me to give you a good hand there, friend. Hey, chat, what's this skeleton called?
As you leave the fire, the skeleton
Steven
emits
here?
flames from its eyes and mouth. You are now a skeleton as well.
Yes! Well, my body is, at least. My body stumbles clumsily over to the group. Hey guys, I made a friend.
Oh, it's a flaming skeleton!
I'll tell you what his name
Why are you surprised by this?
The skeleton shoots fire.
Wait, okay, so what's the status with the goblin? It's off me, right?
It's off you. Alright, yeah, you're gonna want to get that goblin bite treated. You don't want to turn into a goblin, I'm sure.
I really don't. Okay, can
goblins work?
Can fire sterilize goblin bites?
Hold on one sec.
Spook, Bubby's general, a fucking hell skeleton. Lots of people are saying fuckboy, but I'm not gonna name it that. Heliton is more my speed. This
Heliton! Heliton the flaming hell skeleton.
Heliton the flaming hell skeleton it is.
Amazing. So, All right, so I asked just recently if fire sterilizes goblin bites.
Yeah, fire will. Also, like a prayer, like a pure prayer. Also, like kind words sterilize goblin bites. Yeah.
I hold my arm out to Caspian. Can you
Yep. Caspian leans down and bites your arm and sucks the blood.
Why?
He then
No, I meant give
spits
it a
the blood
prayer.
into the air. Zosma, please
I'll
bless
just turn into a scene
this
kid.
forsaken child.
I
Lead her to the pit, as you will lead us all
Ugh.
to the pit,
Is this door
to
open?
the darkness of
Try
the
to-
No, the
pit.
door isn't open.
Oh.
I check my keys to see if they work, rubbing my arm, muttering, I better
Yeah, you
work.
should be good now. He should have.
Could
I think
someone please
Zosma
put
wants
me
more
back on
blood.
my new bitchin' skeleton body?
Now,
I put your head on your skeleton body.
Thank you.
now, Mr. War, you know, originally I was gonna be your Lord Master and rule over you all, but your religion seems pretty cool. You mind if I join?
It's really not up to me. It's up to Zosma. Ask Zosma.
Where can I find Mr. Zosma?
I bite Ko's arm again.
I slapped Caspian. Did my keys work on the door?
Yes, actually, surprisingly,
I
they
shoulder
did.
through the door, hitting Caspian again.
I'm gonna spit this blood on the wall.
Ah,
Yeah,
God,
Zosma says
teeth.
yes.
Oh, that Zosma's a pretty stand-up guy.
Yeah, welcome to the fold, brother.
Praise hail Zosma.
Hail Zosma.
I
glanced
bow to
around.
the no, man.
Helaton looks around inside, emitting fire from its eyes and mouth.
Good to have you on the team, Helaton.
I look over at the other skeleton in there.
Oh boy, a new recruit?
God.
Chauncey runs over and grabs the
Plan
skeleton.
this?
Is it the alive sort of skeleton, or...
This is
Why are there so many skeletons this time?
Don't give up, skeletons. this is a dead skeleton, a thoroughly dead skeleton.
We can make use of it as a decoy.
I,
Chauncey drags it along like a teddy bear.
I start
Except it's a
rummaging
skeleton.
around through the chests.
So we found our way to the, oh god, what did I call it? Oh yeah, so we found our way to the confiscatory. If you brought anything in here, it'll be in here.
Good. I had lots when they arrested me.
So,
Money, rope.
Here's my chest. That's where all my brains went.
Pelican the skeleton emerges with the
Opens
top
a chest
and a
full of
cigar.
fire.
We have some people asking how the game is working. Do you want to take a fast break and explain that again, Jay?
Okay. It's interesting. I'd just
I'll be
like
right
to first draw
It is-
attention to Helaton the Skeleton's new art.
Oh, I didn't notice it. Oh
which
my
I
god,
just-
yes! I
which
forgot we had that. Wow.
Yeah, I just happened to have on hand. He comes up with the cigar, burning mouth, burning chest, top hat, and cape.
Amazing.
So this is a system called tension. The way it works
Which
is
Jay made.
Yeah,
Jay
I
made
made
this.
it. It works by monitoring your players, throwing them into a situation which has a lot of natural tension to it, and as they take actions, you draw cards. The cards modify their roles, and effectively, basically, it's built so that when something goes wrong, shit continues to go wrong until it escalates into a scenario like the one the group just got through, where they're running away from a bunch of guards. Bad luck is built to chain into itself. As the tension level rises, which is determined by the number of cards I have out next to me, the worse your luck is if you roll bad luck. If you roll a 1, it's bad luck. Basically, that's the gist of it. As you can attempt to salvage bad luck, which is trying to turn a bad situation good. But the more you try to salvage bad luck, the more likely you're going to run into it, and the more likely the situation's going to devolve. Like Ko getting that goblin attached to her arm and potentially getting infected with goblinism.
Yeah, I'm not confident that that was cleaned. I'm gonna get that burned out.
Yeah, there's a room full of fire you can use if you want.
And we've got Mr. Helleton the skeleton.
Mr. Helleton the skeleton is the best source of fire around.
Was that the full explanation?
That's roughly the full explanation. It's pretty simple. It's built to be simple and just make bad situations worse.
Sweet. Good.
Fish pulls a sword out of the container. It's been a while. Okay, so what's the plan in breaking out?
First, Neppy wants to know what the tension is at.
Oh, the tension was at 7 while they were running. It has dropped to 4 since then, since they got to a place of relative safety.
Awesome.
And it'll continue to go down. The cards moving back into the deck as they do more safe things. But their hearts are still pounding. They're still intense.
Yeah, good.
You go.
Okay. Yeah, I have an in-game thing. If you had more.
No.
Out stuff. Okay, cool. I tap Mr. Helleton the skeleton on the cape where there isn't fire, and gesture with my arm. Could you give this a good cleaning? I don't trust that prayer, and I'm pretty sure that Caspian has some
course.
Oh!
It's the sound of the fire.
I grit my teeth as the fire cleanses the goblin infection. I look around for
I can't remember if Goblinism is heat resistant or not, but it's worth a shot.
It fucking better not be.
That's the
rummage around.
catalyst. Well done.
Don't
on your
get
way.
near me. You're going to bite me again.
No, I've already planted the seed.
That is disgusting.
Wow.
I rummage around for some bandages and my belongings.
So, what's your plan for getting out beyond this point? It's certain we're not contained, but the 2 wardens, are both sorcerers each. You prepared to deal with the sorcerer?
I am not. I take stock of the things that I had when I was brought in. There's a bunch of cards, some rope, some stuff to fit up my sleeves.
Your one sleeve is kind of tattered.
Yeah, I only have one sleeve now. Well, I have a lot of rope.
That's good. Rope's good.
Rope is very good.
Rope is fine. Do you have any weapons? A sword? Anything like that?
I'm not much of a.
There's
I'm an
a bunch
entertainer.
of weapons over here.
The most dangerous thing I have is this squash.
Chauncey loads himself up with weaponry.
On the upshot of things, it seems your friend brought back a particularly dangerous companion. He looks over at Helleton the skeleton.
That and how
It
are you
sputters
with the
flame
sword?
and its head spins slowly.
We've got that strange flaming skeleton. Plus, you also seem to be. Well, you own a sword. I'm sure that counts for something.
The fact that you say that. The fact that you say that betrays the fact that you know little about swordsmanship, but yes, ultimately you are correct. I know the truth of a blade. That's for sure.
Which
worry,
is.
It cuts things particularly well when you use it like this. He swings the sword through the air. It's a simple truth, but I know it.
It's
What
cool,
were you saying?
guys. I found my axe.
I stare at his guitar.
He now has 2.
All right. Can I borrow that rope to tie these together? Make a sweet double-headed.
No. You can't. All
right.
With a flourish, the rope is gone.
So, I was just on break. Kind of got caught up with you guys. They were gonna kill me.
Is this the guard that just walked in?
It's the guard that
It was on break.
that Caspian bumped a cigarette off of. Guess I'm with you guys now.
Of course you're with us. We're all in this together.
Yeah,
How do you
I
keep
guess
saying
so.
it like that?
Why do your eyes get all murdery when you say that?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about. I grin at
Lol.
Chauncey.
Chauncey steps away from the collection of weaponry. Swords are sticking out at him at every angle. He has used his ribcage as a sort of weapon rack.
The once prison guard extends his hand and introduces himself. Chat, what's his name?
What's his name, chat?
What's his name, chat?
I look around for a sharp, effective weapon. Small.
There are racks of them over
You
here.
you find a fucking ancient sarcophagus in the corner.
Ooh. Okay, we should not wake Dio. That's just.
No, I'm curious.
Thig the Thug is
Fig.
our first suggestion. Keep it coming, chat. As opposed to Thug the Thug. Batman.
Batman.
Heart Chauncey XD. I like
I
that.
don't think
The anime adaptation.
Thorgatron.
Todd.
I like Todd.
Also Bob and Thorm. Or Todd. Yes. Ed. Okay. Yeah, I think they're kind of petering off now. I vote for Todd.
Todd.
Also,
I like Todd.
Thorgatron's
Todd
also
has
pretty
2
good.
votes.
Okay, yeah, I'm going Todd.
Todd
Yeah, my
it
name's
is.
Todd.
Okay. Now that Todd's in our company, I motion to the sarcophagus. Todd, would you mind helping me with this?
Yeah, sure.
You
I
don't
mean, I'm used to
open up
moving
sarcophagus.
stuff.
What are you doing?
As Todd's opening the sarcophagus, I step back.
Oh man, it says Grius. What do you think that means?
I have no idea.
You don't open the sarcophagus.
Wait.
That's our ultimate destiny.
Greece? You mean Greece? Maybe it's I turned to Grease Lee. Did you have any sarcophagi on you when you came in here?
Yeah, I was about to correct you. The plural is sarcophagi, and yeah, big time.
So you had a Are you from Greece?
No, what?
Oh, but you're a Grease Lee. Sorry, just confusion. So no relation.
Facts straight.
No relation, Grease and Grease Lee. Anyway, Todd, keep opening.
You know,
The top of the sarcophagus slowly slides off. It hits the ground with a bang. From
Lord
within,
Zosma doesn't approve of tampering with the dead.
from within pops out a frothing, horrific creature.
See? Told you.
Does it go for Todd?
It types at Todd and drags him into the sarcophagus and vanishes.
We will never speak of this again.
I slowly back up.
Farewell,
Noble
Todd.
end.
Okay.
Praise Ozma.
Pellington lets out a mournful gout of flame.
Okay. Well, back to
moving.
the escaping.
So if we're gonna want to get out, those set of keys of yours are pretty good, but we're going to need a gold set. You understand that, right? Gold.
Gold. Yeah, of course. Are those the warden's keys or something?
Yeah, for the outer gate. Only the lieutenants are trusted with those.
I peer out through the hole in the door to see where we're at and what it looks like out there.
It's relatively cleared out. Guards still clatter past at regular intervals.
I saw a pretty fancy door across from the one that we came out of.
True.
You said-
That did
said
look like a
lieutenant?
nice door.
And I am dressed like a chef, says Chauncey, twiddling his mustache. Wait.
A skeleton chef.
I am dressed like a skeleton.
I stare at Chauncey as he twiddles his mustache on top of his skeleton body.
You look good!
Oh, I should have thought to take off the chef's uniform before I went into the fire. Okay, well.
Does Zomblet,
Hey,
does
can
Grease
I,
still have the chef's hat?
Bug clothes?
Wait, what was that?
I'm asking this thug if I can wear his thug clothes. Alternatively, I'm looking around for other uniforms I can steal.
There are discarded sets of clothing over in the chests. You noticed.
I look for some spiffy-looking clothing that a serving dude or a guard might wear.
Best you find is a Hawaiian shirt.
Yep, that'll do.
You also find a boa, but whether or not you put that on is up to you.
Find a what?
A boa, a feather boa.
Oh yeah. I'll stow that in my ribcage for later. I'm also strategically removing most of my swords from my ribcage for this.
We're gonna pop like a pinata.
Yeah. Well, he's there's no flesh left. He's
What's a pinata?
Oh yeah,
just
that's
a skeleton.
How
He's
do
a
I look,
skeleton
Dean?
with a fleshy head. Chauncey, you look horrifying.
Close enough.
All right. I have an idea.
Is anyone taking the skeleton along?
Are you?
That's mine. Halligan, could you please take this new recruit under your wing? Thank you.
Are you bleeding out, Greasely?
Wait, who did you talk to?
Greasely, is he bleeding out right now?
Oh no, we goblins clot fast and die faster. It's okay.
Well,
I have a
all
short
right.
lifespan anyway.
That
What
might
about
come in
you
handy.
there, Co?
Did I find any pants?
How's your bleeding
Nope.
going?
Oh, okay.
My
Best part
bleeding is
about
going
being a
fine.
skeleton is you're no longer indecent.
My bleeding
Oh,
is
so
going-
it's turned black then already.
No,
That's good.
I wrapped the wound. That's just your makeup that rubbed off when you bit me.
Are you sure?
I-
That's
Yes!
step one
Quite
in the
sure.
transformation.
Listen.
Praise Ozma.
I'm gonna need you to be quiet now. I have an idea.
Raise
Well,
Ozma.
While one of the guards are stomping past, we're going to grab them, steal the uniform, and use it to get into the
smart.
warden's office. Which of us is the strongest?
Where's the warden's office?
I don't know. That fancy door is my best bet.
Honestly,
Good shot.
Honestly, I'd start by volunteering myself, but I think that skeleton over there is stronger. He points at the fire-spewing skeleton.
You're probably right. I'd say that Elton is the strongest, but also, well, we want the armor intact and not on fire. So for
I
heavy...
can tone it down.
I still say our best bet right now is using fish to bring a guard in.
Yeah, sounds all right to me.
Okay, fish. Here's what we're gonna do. You grab a guard. I'll tie him up. I pull some rope out from my sleeve.
I'll fucking shank him.
Whoa. Whoa.
We don't need him alive. And, you know, I haven't made a sacrifice lately.
Okay, are you ready, fish? We're gonna grab them as soon as one of them comes by.
Okay, guess I can.
All right. I wait for a lone set of boots to come romping by.
You wait for a good 5 minutes. The first, well, is a set of 3 people that passes by. One jabbers loudly. I'm really glad you guys made me a guard, you know? Like, I mean, after my official guard training exam, I never thought I'd get a real chance to be one, you know? Like, this is shocking to me. They slowly wander past. Should I go on that?
Yeah, as soon as that last one passes by, grab the last one.
Okay.
I run out with him quietly, and as Fish pulls him back, is Fish gonna pull him back?
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna make the tension naturally increase.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay, automatic bad luck.
Oh, good. Good.
Fish grabs him, you pull him back.
All right.
You can roll high, like, you should still roll, obviously.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to use my tying knots skill to bind and gag chat. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. Yes! Oh god, I rolled a 6.
You successfully managed to pull Chat back, tie and bind him. He goes silent with a. The guards, however, slowly turn around. Okay, patrol's done. Guess we're done with patrol.
I start
Back
pushing
this way.
everyone back into the room.
Hold on. You need to attempt to. Somebody needs to try to salvage this. Going south. They immediately turn around and head back on the exact path they were taking. Somebody, anybody.
I am going to attempt to salvage this by sneaking out the door and chucking a nice, big, fat, juicy brain at this. I have limited means of distraction, okay? Rolling. It's a 1.
You whip a brain at the far wall. The guard, walking forward, who is going to miss you, is hit by it. He turns slowly, brain dripping down his armor.
Surprise?
Seeing the situation, can I attempt to salvage
Yes.
too, or is it Caspian's? Okay.
Oh,
seeing-
you can salvage as much as you want. It's
All right,
whoever wants to go.
I
Tension
attempt
rises.
to salvage with lying. As Fish has Chat in an iron grip, who's also tied up, I hold the sharp squash to his neck. All right, listen, you two didn't see anything. Keep moving. Actually, no. Get over here. Get over here, or Chat gets it. I rolled a 3.
Wait, but that's not a lie.
That's not a lie at all.
Well, I don't know. I didn't plan on killing him yet.
You got a no bad luck card.
Oh, nice.
The cards stare at each other. They slowly raise their hands.
I beckon them towards the room.
Slowly walks forward.
Back up. I whisper to Chauncey, "Can you get Halaton on them as soon as we're inside?"
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to toast a couple fellas in a second. The new one. No, the new ones, not these. Hold it up, hold on.
Just gonna Pied Piper them in.
Okay.
Follow me.
Follow me to your death!
Roll bardic inspiration there, man.
Okay, hold on. Let me boot up my roller.
Did he just say death?
Cortana. Roll
God dang
one
it.
die.
2.
You heard her.
Why is that so much funnier than just failing?
I'm going to attempt to salvage with a lie.
I think they're gonna kill us, guys! Is that a flaming skeleton?
I rolled a 3. No, he has some silly ideas in his head. Crazy fancies.
One of the guards, as you walk forward to lie to him with your bad luck, he grabs you and puts you in front of the burning skeleton. Now we each got hostages.
Can I attempt to salvage by having Helaton burn straight through me?
Yeah, I stare.
They don't realize that I have a skeleton body.
Oh yeah.
I just stare at Chauncey as the knife they're holding to his skeleton neck and narrow my eyes, confused.
You're not gonna make it. You don't want us to do this.
Hey, kid, trust me.
Oh my God, they're serious.
Trust me, you're not gonna come out of this okay if you keep this up. Just play nice and get into the room.
I tried to be peaceful.
Can I just roll to try and persuade them?
Yes.
It's another 3. All right, Helaton, let him have it.
They turn and start to run. Helaton amidst a pure gout of fire straight through all of you.
Oh no!
One of the guards, burning, rolls away. The first lets go of Chauncey and takes off into the distance. They're over here, on fire! He collapses, burning to death.
Forehead Jr. runs along the corner and hops up into Chauncey's ribcage.
He's gonna wait for the fire to go out first, isn't he?
Oh, sure. I mean,
Because currently you're wearing a burning Hawaiian shirt and burning leather boa.
It waits until the Hawaiian shirt is all gone. No, I didn't put the boa on. I put the boa inside me, so it is on fire.
Yeah, you notice that the boa doesn't appear to be going out.
That is just a shame.
So, how's this guard looking? Armor?
His armor went up like a cardboard suit of armor.
Great. All right. Well, we have one suit of armor.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna back away slowly into the room
Do I
again.
hear sirens?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's me. That's me. I should close my window. I'll be right back.
It's atmosphere.
Yeah.
God damn it. Shit. Okay, yeah, do what you will.
Okay. Well, I'm not 100% sure what to do. Can I? All right, Fish. Can you just choke this guy out? We don't
Oh, right, I was gonna help with that. Hey,
I'm
give me
back.
that squash.
Here, I hand him the knife instead. The squash is more useful than that knife.
Really?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna shank chat with this knife. Try my best to kill chat.
Oh my god! You
Okay,
shanked that!
I stopped Caspian after one shank. Wait. Chat might still be useful to us yet.
Ellington, cauterize the wound.
Did you take his
Good job,
armor off
General
first, or
Ellington.
did that just burn up?
Oh.
Oh!
So you shanked Chat and then set it on fire.
It's a him. He's a person.
Not anymore. Chat is now a
yeah.
moldering
Chat is now.
lump of cinder since the armor Chat was wearing. Yeah. Cardboard flam. Oh god! We have so many. Why do we have so many skeleton bugs?
I was afraid they'd never get used.
That's, wow, that's pretty heavy stuff. I've been on the road for so many years, I've never seen a man just turn into a skeleton, let alone 3 men in one day turn into skeletons.
What about flaming skeletons? How are you on flaming skeletons?
That's new too, but that's also fucking righteous.
I hear that.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Fun with him.
So is this one magic? He Fish prods it with his foot. It collapses. Guess not.
I'm gonna
So,
go ahead and take that skull.
Ellington, more troops for your army.
Chauncey, can Hellington, I don't know, animate these or something?
I don't know, Ellington, can you animate these?
It puts its head to the skeleton's head in a sloppy skeleton makeout. The fire ignites inside of each of them.
Beautiful.
Gross.
Pretty hardcore, actually.
All right, well, I'm
Which that's
pretty
funny.
sure we don't even need to worry about much now. We have
They said
flaming
they were down
skeletons
here,
on our
the
side.
Guards yell and run past. They said something about a fight. Oh. Men. One of them lifts a skeleton.
All right, there was another skeleton. So I hear more guards. Do you want to go make more recruits? Or...
I think you know what this means. There's a rogue skeleton on the loose. This is one of his foot soldiers. He prods the skeleton he found. There was a battle. Looks like our brave men wandered off somewhere else to fight, likely. He throws the skeleton to the ground. Onwards! We're after a skeleton army! That's excellent deduction, boss.
Wait, all right. Can I, as I hear them running by, I slap Fish and motion for him to run out and grab another one.
Another one, really?
Yes, building recruits.
This went so well the first time.
You're right, it did. Now we have flaming skeletons on our side. I mumble to him as we run out the door.
Same deal as last time.
Okay. Oh no, the cat! What? Can you hear him?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. All right, I rolled a 4 for tying knots, and I have a +3 on that.
You have tying knots as a skill?
Fuck yeah,
Right?
I do.
How did I miss this?
You got another critical card. You would have succeeded anyway. You doubly succeed. It's fantastic.
Great.
You draw the guard back with a quick snap. He's bound, gagged, and well, you're back.
I'm quite good at tying knots, you see.
I can see. Can you fight with knots?
Not yet, but that's an interesting idea.
Caspian thanks the guy.
I stare at Caspian and say, well, I suppose it doesn't really matter what happens. Mr.
Aren't we gathering skeletons?
Oh, can I turn him into a goblin then? There are lots of skeletons. I'm thinking this place needs some more goblin representation.
Sure, bite him, but then, Mr. Helleton, if you would be so kind as to work your magic. And what were you saying, Chauncey?
Oh, do you have any rope?
I have quite a lot of rope. Yes,
Great.
I pull out
Give me
a
some of
large.
that.
I pull out several feet of rope from my sleeve.
Thank you very much.
And,
Chauncey removes one of his hands at the forearm and ties the end of the rope around it. What did you want? What did you want Hellington the skeleton to do?
Convert him.
Did you take his armor off? Did you take his armor off this time?
No. That's. Oh yeah, we need the armor. Though I guess it has a shank wound in it, though.
It doesn't matter.
I take the armor off
first.
Hellington the skeleton puts the armor on Chat's skeleton. He now looks like an Alarani guard skeleton.
Hellington looms over the unfortunate guard.
Don't worry, buddy. It's an honorable death.
Also, Hellington, I saw 2 more out there that you might be able to convert. Skeletons, as they were.
That's actually what I was about to work on.
Great.
Chauncey, with his new arm on a rope, is going to throw his arm on a rope down the hall at this, and he's gonna grab it when it's near.
Great.
Let's roll and see what happens.
Yes.
Do you think that this could count as long-range stabbing, Jay?
No.
Okay.
Not in any universe.
Would being dead help this at all?
No matter what, you're getting no bad luck on this. So
It's a
Can
2.
we also take a quick intermission while we build up our skeleton army in here? I need to let the cat out and get a drink.
Well, first of all, I'd like the resolution to the building the skeleton army thing. Hellington the skeleton has placed Chat's armor, the new guard's armor on Chat's skeleton. Chat is now animately walking around again, and appears, for the purposes of this, as a guard. If you look close, there is skeleton underneath, and not flesh. He's talking.
Skeleton in fire.
It's once again speaking. Man, I can't believe I'm an Alarani guard again, even after death. I can't wait to serve my country unendingly.
Yeah, you got 2 chances.
Especially through the rest of my unnaturally long lifespan.
Wow.
You know, I know a way to stop that lifespan.
It's Zosma, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Zosma. There's always room in the pit.
Also, Hellington did not make out with the other skeleton you just found because Chauncey intuitively understands he was not hot enough.
Of course not.
Like temperature-wise?
Wrong bone structure.
Wrong bone structure, please.
It doesn't contain an. Okay, not enough.
It contained the incorrect bone structure.
All right. I declare intermission. I need to let this cat out.
Okay.
Be right back.
Can I just say that I have managed to drag the other 2 skeletons over here, or not?
Sure.
Great. Make them pretty, Hellington.
Are they pretty enough?
Nah, too ugly. Can't you tell? Look at that face. Face only a mother skeleton could love.
A mother skeleton.
Hellington dismissively overarms them into the pit.
Yep, a noble death.
So long. Oh wait, I could have given myself 4 arms. Crap.
I think there'll still be plenty of chances.
I think so too.
Oh boy, how long have we been for?
Long time.
I lost that. What did you say?
I don't know.
Okay.
We can... Well, like, so far, we've still got people to name, obviously. You're just happening across new skeletons in every room. I'm surprised. Look at your motley gang right now.
Did you plan for a skeleton army?
No!
It is a motley crew.
Yep.
Metal reference, guys.
I mean, Motley Crue's more like hair metal, though, so...
Okay, well, it has metal in the name.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm tired, guys.
Are you? Go get some more coffee, Jackson.
There's no coffee to be had that's already made. And
I should get some water. I'll be right back.
Getting up.
I know. It's a serious problem.
I'll just eat this PCP.
Jesus Christ. Are you sure you're not letting Caspian in? Like I know you've professed a certain
any girls
overlap
looking?
with- What?
Hmm?
I know you've professed an overlap with Gregor in the past.
Only in my love for pole arms. Caspian wouldn't take PCP. That's not a rock drug.
Okay, what would Caspian take?
Crack rocks?
Jesus Christ.
No.
I'm back. What happened? I came
discussing-
in on a Jesus Christ.
We're discussing the hard drugs that Caspian would do.
I don't think he'd do any, but he'd say he did if the...
That sounds more
make
Caspian
him cool.
strikes me more as a poser.
Definitely.
Well, you strike me as... dick.
Ah. I also just strike you. I will slap you the next time I see you.
Alright. Bring it on.
Squeaky Peter Greasy.
I love it. This is my new favorite character in anything.
I'm going to ride this chat name out for as many puns, etc. as I can get, too.
Yeah. Ride that chat.
Will there be a new skeletal revolution? Now that's a tough question.
Some sort of war, maybe?
There's definitely going to be skeleton war. I mean, like, have you seen this? But at the same time, it's a good question over whether or not the skeletons will survive this. So far, the turnover for group members is pretty high.
Yep. Well, if they don't survive, all of us are technically sleeper agents.
Jeez, you're right. I can't believe you killed Todd so fast. He just introduced himself, and then you killed Todd.
I loved that. I really like Ko a lot.
You're a bad person.
Coconut's an asshole.
No, I love that.
Ahem.
I still need to figure out the character.
My favorite character, favorite character is definitely Squeaky Peter.
Squeaky Peter's MVP.
Squeaky Peter's gonna come back. I'm basically taking. This is a goblin inspired by your goblin performances, Jackson.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie.
Based on tangential goblin lore we made.
I love goblins, guys.
Yeah, dude.
Do you actually? This is the first I'm hearing.
Haven't you
best
seen
things.
this? They're the best.
Have you seen a goblin, dude?
You?
Yeah.
Huh.
Goblins under the bed.
Weird.
Okay, so picking up where we left off, what are you going to do? You could probably ask the narc for directions through the place if you wanted to, or you could not trust him because he's a total narc.
Why would we trust the narc?
Hey, Narc.
Yes?
Where should we go to get the hell out of here?
Well, you're going to want to go through the big door, and preferably you're going to want to squeal
Okay,
on
that is
as many
useless information. Thank
people
you.
as possible.
No, I say we go up back to that fancy door with our flaming skeleton army.
Okay,
Wait.
this is not an army yet, okay?
I turn and look at this guy.
We have a
Who's this?
paltry 3 skeletons.
Who's this guy?
I'm, I've been with you since the beginning.
What's your name?
Chad.
What's his name, Chad?
What's the name of the random thug that's been following them since the beginning that I was hoping to sneak by for the entire...
Any moment now.
Any
Any moment. Here it comes. No, false
You
alarm.
know, alternatively, we could take a quick stop by my room, you know? It's a pretty
Your
nice
room.
place. We could crash there for a bit.
His name is Peanut, says Amber B112. Alphabet?
Alphabet's good, too.
Yeah. Peanut again. 2 votes for Peanut.
Okay, Peanut.
It's Peanut.
peanut.
Guys, it's me, Peanut. We've been together through all this shit, you know?
Right.
Of course.
Remember that time with the skeleton, and I was like, ha, good one.
Of course,
Right.
yeah.
I motion at
Hey,
Chelsea.
Ellington, what do you think? Sexy enough.
I motioned to Chauncey and Helen as
He shakes his head back and forth.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I shrug.
Oh, well, close enough. We'll find some more sexy skeletons, I'm sure.
Yeah, if we go to my room for a bit, though, we could hang out, take it nice and easy.
I don't think so, Squeaky Pete.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so
mean, we
then
can always praise Zosma in there, but you seem like kind of a poser.
I'm not a poser. I'm cool. Goblins are cool. I'm cool. Look at this.
all right,
Look
goblin.
how cool I am.
Goblin.
I'm thinking of
coolness
excommunicating you.
Goblin coolness aside, I say the only thing we know for sure right now is that big door up there was important.
Mm-hmm.
There are also probably more bodies up there for Mr. Helaton the Skeleton to convert. Right?
Good point. Maybe. I don't know.
Does he
I don't know
All
how
for
much-
bodies and skeletons, but come
is,
on, man.
Is Mr. Helaton the Skeleton all right with that? I mean, I don't want to force it on him, but he
I mean,
seems
he'll
to
tell us
enjoy
if
it.
he's uncomfortable with it. Don't worry.
True.
He's a big skeleton.
All right. I stick behind the group.
Okay,
putting-
let's go. Flaming skeleton
putting
trio
them in
lead
front
the
of
way.
me.
Okay, Peanut, you're with me. I'll turn you into a goblin. It's okay.
I wave my arms wildly and make spooky noises.
The guards see you coming.
Oh, right. I probably shouldn't have made so much noise.
Is this a guard right
wow.
here?
It's the skeleton army!
Wait a second. Why do they have a skeleton?
It's
That's my friend, Jimmy Femur.
All right.
Jimmy Femur.
God already.
Man, keeping track of all these names is
All these skeletons.
pretty fun.
What have you defected to us? We know all your tricks.
Skeleton dangles limply at his side.
Jimmy Femur is now wearing Olorani Guard's armor.
Chauncey throws his arm on a rope at Jimmy Femur and attempts to grab it and pull it on over.
You grab Jimmy Femur.
I attempt to pull it. I roll a 6.
They grab onto Jimmy Femur too. Everybody, he's trying to steal him back.
Mr. Helaton, would that one suit the cause?
He kind of shrugs.
That
Not
means
good enough
fine.
For me. I yank on
Everyone
Chauncey,
help.
who's pulling on the thing.
Everybody pull. Yeah. I'll lend my goblin strength to the cause. That's pretty big. Okay, it's time for skeleton tug of war.
So what should I roll?
I'm thinking you Chauncey rolls first.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll. I don't have a modifier for this, so I'm just gonna roll 1. Wow.
Oh,
So long,
Chauncey
Jimmy Femur.
flies over to the other side.
Whoa!
Oh,
I'm defecting!
great.
Oh, do you want to salvage as he goes?
I'm going to try to salvage as he goes.
Okay. What do you
I'm
give
going
us?
to.
No, sorry, go on.
I'm going to. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to grab the rope and use my skill tying knots to try and tie fish, or
Are you serious?
yeah, I'm gonna tie it to fish. I rolled a 5 plus
Flying through
3.
the air, I think it's probably good to mention that I am still chock full of fucking swords and pointy bits.
Oh, that's true. Actually, I reconsider and let him fly straight at them.
You're such a good friend.
I let go of the rope and motion everyone else to let go of the rope.
I wasn't even holding it.
Everyone lets go, letting skeleton tug of war come to an end.
Yeah.
Squeaky Pete flies with him as the only one who held on with his iron-like goblin grip.
So Chauncey, who is full of swords and knives, is barreling through the air towards that group of fleshy people.
Do I just hit dead center?
You hit dead center. The first person you hit is naturally Jimmy Femur.
Good to see you again, Jimmy. Quick question: are any of the bottles that I stole from the kitchen clear? As in, do they look like liquor?
Yes, in fact, all of them were wine.
Also,
like
quick question.
like flammable wine?
That's a good question.
I'm
However,
gonna
However, you do notice in your tucked amidst your ribcage is that flaming boa that is still on fire.
How about that? I'm gonna uncork the wine bottles and attempt to turn myself into a dwarfish shrapnel bomb.
Nice correction. I also have a question. So I'm assuming since Squeaky Peter Grizzly got tugged too, he in some way hit the bloodied objects, as did the guards. So are the guards at risk for goblination?
You should suggest that to them after the fact, not to me. No, Matt, roll for being dead.
Sure. I rolled a 3 plus a 5.
And you're an expert at it.
And I'm an expert at being dead.
Well, you can't fail this action, but you can suffer bad luck from it.
Hooray!
You impact the group and detonate with a roar. You are reduced down to a pile of bones and a skull. The skull rolls across the ground back towards the group.
Put me on Jimmy Fumer's body!
I pick up the skull. Does it work like that?
I don't know. It's worth checking.
A noble death.
He's not dead. I hold the skull and look back towards whatever happened over there. What's alive, what's not.
Oh no! I got goblin everywhere.
Alright, so Rip Greasley.
No, that's his buff cousin.
Rip Greaseland. Holy shit!
How many of these guards are alive?
They're all lying in a heap, covered with goblin goo, fire, swords,
Shrapnel wounds.
shrapnel wounds. Are you going to run in and attempt to salvage the situation, or are you cutting and running?
Oh, I calmly walk over.
Okay.
Oh yeah. The situation seems diffused to me.
Yeah.
Johnson.
The fuse
Pretty
has been
confused.
blown.
Yeah. I quickly pop Chauncey's head onto Jimny's body.
Take his head off. You gotta take his head. Okay, now
I knock his head off with yours and then put yours on.
alright.
Roll. Just roll to see what happens here.
Okay. Well, you're not gonna like it.
God damn
You're
it, Foss.
not.
God damn it.
Is it a 1?
It's a 2.
It's a 2, which...
Did you turn me into Jimmy Femer's codpiece, you son of a bitch?
No, you were obviously going to succeed on putting the head on Jimmy Femer's body. You now fuse with Jimmy Femer. You feel all of his incredible power rushing through you, Chauncey.
Yes!
However, some other guards may have heard that commotion and might just be rushing around the corner to meet you.
Quick! Into the kitchen!
Back into the kitchen! Skeleton, can you do anything with these?
The skeleton is out in front of you.
Okay.
Can Hellington do anything? Oh, okay, he's with me.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that.
Is Hellington?
No,
I don't want to. No, absolutely not.
Please, are you crazy? As we're running, I also pause it to the group. So, Greasley exploded all over them, right? And they had a bunch of open wounds. Does that mean the guards are going to become goblinoids as well?
Oh no. This is how a goblin infestation starts. Just spreads all over.
Frankly, I'd be more worried about you than about them.
I'm fine. I
Normally
assure you.
The evolution doesn't exist.
Go. Okay, here we go. Hurry it up, Hellington. Hellington burns the flesh from this man's bones. Chauncey throws his skeleton into this room. Everyone into the changing room!
What? Why?
They're going to think we went over in that direction. Once they do, we'll Scooby-Doo out of this room, back out into the hallway.
What's Scooby-Doo?
It's not important.
Really, Co? It's cramped in here. Someone's on my spiky bits.
Fish, get over here. You and me again if they come by the door.
Don't Don't worry, guys. We'll just explain to them that we're upholding Al-Irani justice.
This
Uh-huh.
guy. Can we peek out to see if any guards are coming?
Are you peeking? Yeah, you can peek.
I'm peeking.
Now, if we were going to do the merciful thing, we would cut the heart pillar and let this place fall into the abyss with all the goblin monstrosities.
Or can we get out though after we cut the heart pillar? Also, I don't think. Can we cut the heart pillar? I don't have anything that would cut through that much stone.
Fish holds up his sword. I can cut it.
Are you for real? Are you that strong?
I believe him.
Yeah.
I'll
lend some sweet cuts to that.
Correction, that's right. We're a team of prison escapees. We will cut it.
Okay, everybody quiet down.
All of us.
Yeah, right. I quiet down as they hear the footsteps approaching.
Well, crap, where'd they go? Shit, they're probably in the kitchen. They didn't take the keys. One points to the keys on the table.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
So, yeah, they must have gotten hungry. It's the only solution. Is that a burning skeleton in there? That sounds like our perp's MO. After the skeleton army.
I give everyone a manic thumbs up.
Warm up and charge out.
Go, 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 go!
I run out, grab the keys on the table.
They're an exact
after you.
duplicate, actually, to the pair you have.
Well, I keep them so no one else can have them.
Close enough. Run.
So what was all this about cutting the heart pillar? And you're sure we could get out? How?
Oh yes, that'd be after the fact. In the wonderful scenario in which we escape this hellhole, yeah, we should cut the heart pillar to start the goblin infection from spreading.
Oh, right. So escape first.
Escape first. Our civic responsibility to the world later.
Okay, right.
You round the corner, you notice
Jimmy
Jimmy
Femur's.
Femur's.
There's the fancy door.
Jimmy Femur's head is on the floor. Squeaky Peter is moaning in a puddle of goblin blood.
I step very widely around it.
Anybody going to help him?
No, he's a narc.
Ooh. Jimmy
Good.
Femur? Oh. Grab Jimmy Femur's head.
You walk past Squeaky Peter. Oh, you came back for me. Oh.
Nope.
You notice that the door is bolted from this side.
Bolt
I
like
talked to
so we can
Zosma.
just undo the bolt.
Yep.
You're out of the club.
I do that.
No, but my rebirth was imminent.
You
a
don't
nerd.
get rebirths when you worship Zosma.
So wait, guys, I think this is a cell.
No kidding?
Yeah, this is a cell. It was bolted on this side.
Huh.
Open it and find out.
Yeah, let's check it out.
All
I
right.
kick the door open.
I take a
try to
step
kick
back.
the door open.
I take a step back and pull Fish back a step too. He'll be useful yet.
You open the door.
I enter.
I keep him in
Flaming
front
s-
of me. I
Yes,
keep him in front of me.
I enter. Flaming skeleton general at my side. Head of my dear friend Jimmy Femur under my arm.
And I am your minstrel.
You notice on the far side of the room, instantaneously, a group of guards turn to face you.
Hey, skeleton army. Probably run.
They raise their weapons and point them at you, making a formation conducive
Okay.
to spearmanship.
I look around for some keys.
You don't see any keys. You see a man sleeping in a bed.
Hey, you!
You've entered the room of the Varanova consulate. Please leave immediately, skeleton army. We don't want any of you, skeleton army.
Okay. Everybody just settle down here. We are a kind skeleton army. Willing to listen
I'm not
to
associated.
skeleton reason.
So, if things go wrong, we can obviously bolt the door from this side and leave them there, right?
I nod and give a thumbs up to Fish.
Yes, doing our duty, capturing more prisoners.
Now
Shut
look,
up.
I am just a humble skeletal ambassador. Here to talk to the Varanovan consulate.
Skeleton ambassador, what country are you from?
Oh,
Spontanea.
Skeletania.
That doesn't sound like a real place. I'm pretty sure that's not a real place.
I'm just kidding. I'm from Skeletopia.
Oh, okay. Oh, the place with the Greasely Goblin clan? Place is terrible.
Among other things, I mean...
I thought we pillaged you like years ago.
We have a great cheesesteak industry.
Yeah, we definitely pillaged you years ago. Skeletopia, right?
And we're willing to look past it. Skeletopia. Talk to the consulate now. Excuse me, sir!
Why do I...
The consulate very slowly opens his eyes.
Hello there. My name is Chauncey Filigree, ambassador of Skeletopia.
Okay. Didn't we pillage you?
Not important.
Sorry.
Grab him, Ellington.
Extremely hungover. You grab him.
I attempt to rush out the door with him.
The Skeletopians have kidnapped the consulate again.
So, none of you have a cig?
Caspian, get over here!
Caspian, are you gonna run?
No, I'm not associated with it.
I throw my arm on a rope over at Caspian. And I continue running, hopefully dragging him along with me.
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Yeah.
6.
Well, I am indifferently dragged along.
You, who are you?
Once they get outside, I put the bolt back on the door.
Great, I got this guy. He looks important.
Yes.
He's the Varanovan consulate.
Oh, they're important, right? Something like party Vikings?
What?
He adjusts his collar. Yes.
I've never heard of him.
Oh.
In fact, I'm the 6th Prince of Varanova.
Interesting. Would you consider yourself a valuable hostage?
Yes, I've been a hostage many times in the past.
Wonderful! Chauncey holds a sword to his neck.
In fact, I
Ellington.
pride myself in my ability to be a hostage. Do you have perhaps a crook in your sword that I can place my neck against?
Yes, let's see. I wang it against the corner of this wall.
Sorry, thank you. That makes it more comfortable for both of us.
Of course.
Guys,
we've got
Chad, what's the name of this incredibly accommodating prince?
Oh,
So, Ellington,
give
what
us
do you
something
think about his
suitable,
bone
Chauncey.
structure?
Not right now. He can become part of the skeleton army later.
While Chad is naming this new hostage, I'm going to tie him up.
Good idea, but not too much. Like, he should still be able to walk around. We don't want to...
Oh, yes. Really not. Really?
Benny the Quizzler? Reyna Felgrond? Reyna Felgrond, the Necromancer Lord in training? Pansy? I rather like that. Anything else, Chad? What you got for us? Bishley?
Bishley.
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 Fluff. Bishley's really good. He is, yeah. Is it decided?
Pansy's come up a lot.
Pansy.
Pansy has come up a lot. Pansy Bishley it is.
Pansy Bishley. It's Bishley quotes Pansy Erstrom of the noble line.
Well, nice to meet you, Mr.
Yes,
Pansy.
my name is Bishley.
Nice to meet you, Bishley, I say as I finish the knots that I was tying. He is now backpacked to Chauncey.
Backpacking me on a skeleton. Only the second time this has happened to me, I'm afraid.
It's incredibly awkward to hold the blade against his throat. Thank you.
No. See, you just wang it a bit more on the wall so it's curved.
No,
and you can...
how about you give me that?
Oh, that'll do it.
How about you give me that blade? Bishley extends his hand.
No.
I was going to hold it for you.
You are a man of honor, but no. I refuse.
Also, since
I'm rating this kidnapping 3 out of 5 stars so far. Very
Okay,
disappointing.
just wait until we're at the end of the experience, please.
I'm waiting to see what you can pull off.
Well, alright, it should also be noted that since Chauncey is so short, I have tied him sideways to Chauncey.
Oh no.
So, we have a fairly valuable hostage then.
I suppose.
You want to try and barter our
as
way out of the front gate?
I'm a little curious as to why he was locked in, rather than...
Oh, of course, yes.
We were all locked in.
This is our 5th to 6th attempt, I'm not entirely sure, to negotiate with the Alarani. They were rather uncooperative at first. So here we are. The only condition that we could meet them was we had to meet one of the representatives in a prison. We had to be locked in. Very well. We Varanovans are quite powerful. Yes, yes, stop smacking me into the wall, thank you. And yes, we were meeting one of the representatives in this prison, in fact. On the condition, guys, you're back!
I keep walking without even turning to acknowledge him.
Is that a goblin?
It's soon to be a skeleton.
And you're not burning this place to the ground.
Not yet.
Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Guards?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
You're fine.
Yes, this is a group that isn't supposed to be here, my bad. I flung them at you earlier.
Right. Gotcha.
That was my mistake.
I really hate this guy. God, I really hate this guy.
So you arrived here, right? Did they put a bag over your head on the way in? Do you know how to get out?
How long
yes.
have you been here for?
We've been here for about I think 2 or 3 days. We were given gruel.
Oh, okay.
It was rather nice.
Right. So how do we get out from here?
I was beginning to enact my own escape. If you would perhaps be interested in that, we can go meet with the consulate, or we could flee on our own.
I see no advantage to meeting with the consulate.
Oh, Faust, someone in chat brought up a very good point that I'm on Jimmy Femur's skeleton now, so I'm much taller.
Oh, right. Well, he's still tied sideways. He's still tied sideways because I think that's funny.
Wonderful.
Yes, so if you want to, in that case, how about allowing me to stand on my own?
No.
Ah,
No.
yes, we're pursuing the kidnapping angle. Still,
Yes,
excellent.
Yeah. So,
Thanks for
point
being
us-
so understanding, pal.
Point us on how to
Get
get
this
out. You know
tank.
the deal. What? Don't. Why? Don't shank him. Clearly, he is valuable.
I don't like this guy.
If you want to shank somebody, I motion over to Todd. Or, to
Peanut?
Yeah.
No, it's me, Peanut, guys, come on!
That's Peanut. He's
Yeah,
part of the crew.
I roll my eyes.
Oh, yes, you have code names for each other. That's... wow.
No, that is his name.
Are you certain?
I shrugged.
Will
That's
you
your
be
name,
talking
right,
shit
Peanut?
about Peanut?
Oh, I know. I appreciate Mr. Peanut and his club. Perhaps we could get this kidnapping. I have a schedule to keep you, see?
Great.
Nope, of course. So sorry to keep you. Let's get this underway.
Which direction should we
Chauncey
get this
moves his
underway?
skeleton army into position.
Oh, it depends on what way you're intending to do this. Are you intending
We want
to
the quickest
flee?
way out. Quickest way fleeing out.
Oh,
This song's
yes.
gonna kill me now.
But your options are so varied when it comes to kidnapping.
Okay, yes, we want
Right,
the quickest way out.
Okay, well, first things first. You're going to want a knife against my throat right now. We're approaching guards.
Done
I,
and
uh,
done.
Okay,
You want
yes.
better.
Caspian, once we're free, once he's given us all the information we need, then he's yours.
I don't want him.
Okay, now you're going to want to approach those guards in a threatening manner. Can you manage that?
Yes, we can.
Absolutely.
Mr. Helleton, Fish, would you mind leading the way?
I'll lead the way. I'm the leader.
Hey, assholes!
When did he
Hey,
decide?
assholes.
Yes, my fellow guardsmen.
Yeah, we have this high-level hostage here. Open the goddamn door, or we'll kill him, and then we'll kill you.
Also, there's a flaming skeleton.
Is that the Varanovan ambassador?
You're damn right it is.
Why do you think we'd care about the Varanovan ambassador?
That's what I'm saying.
See, I thought it was suspicious he was locked up.
Well,
Fucking Bishley. Jesus. Bishley troops in your embrace.
hey, it's okay. Hey,
You know what,
how
Caspian?
good are you with the sword, Bishley?
I'm relatively good. It's just depressing that nowadays my value as a hostage has fallen so much.
I pat him on the back. How's about this? You want to break out with us? Would that make you feel better?
I think that would help. Yes.
Okay, here's the sword.
I am.
Just
loyal.
untie you really fast. And there we go.
He holds the sword at his side. I am royally miffed.
You can go first, then. Just Right on that there. I promote you to leader.
Are they fighting us right now? Yes.
Okay, now open the door.
Open the door.
Are you going to attempt to threaten them in any regard, or are you going to
Is
beat them
this
down?
even the
Yeah.
way out?
I'm gonna stand arm in arm with Hellington, the Hell Skeleton, while he belches fire in a wide semicircle. I'm gonna give us the keys and open the door if you know what's good for you. Let's roll that. It's a 1.
Give us the door and open the keys if you know what's good for you. The guardsmen charge at you.
They charge at the flaming skeleton.
Chat joining their ranks.
God damn it, Chad.
Motherfucker.
Every time.
All right, Fishley, now's your time to shine.
Skeleton army, huh? He raises his sword. Have you ever been interested in a minor dukedom?
Just stop talking.
Does the general of the skeleton army not respond to that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Skeleton army, huh? Have you ever been interested in a minor dukedom?
I've had a passing interest.
Good, we've just finished evicting some goblins from our territory. He attacks with his sword, surprisingly skillful. And there is an opening so long as you don't mind cleansing the area with fire.
My pleasure.
Ko, are you going to attempt to do anything in this, surrounded on all sides by guardsmen in cardboard armor?
Oh, I keep fighters between myself and the guards.
Peanut watches from the distance. Anybody going to attempt anything in particular?
I'll
Gonna
stab this
try and
guy.
rally the troops.
I'll stab the guy to my right. Rolling to stab. What do I have to stabbing? I have a 3 in stabbing. Boom! 4. So 7 total.
Okay, you stab the guard in front of you. He falls to the ground. Do you rifle through his pockets? Do you, like, take a look at him? Do you do anything, or do you just leave him down?
I'm gonna rifle through his pockets.
Okay, Hellington the Skellington backs you up with fire.
Damn right it does.
You find a set of keys in his pocket. None of the golden keys you need.
Anyone else?
Oh no, I'm waiting for my opportunity.
Okay, I'll stab the next guy in front of me.
Roll it.
You're not the whole.
Rolling. It's a 1!
Okay! You, in the midst of your stab, you brace yourself against the man. You push him forward. Surprisingly, your attack succeeds. You bury your blade in the man. However, you force him onto Hellington the Skellington. He whirls around, setting fire to Caspian, Fish, and that other skeleton you found in that closet.
I brush away some of the embers that come my way, moving aside as the 3 of them are set on fire.
Bishley strikes at his target. Fish turns around, stares at Coconut, and tips his head towards Chat. You mind if I kill this one?
Who said that?
Fish.
Oh,
Sure.
please, go for it. Twice betrayed. Take Chat out.
Fish slides the sword into his scabbard and brings it out with a flaming edge. It slices straight through Chat. Chat collapses into 2 heaps on the ground.
We are all about fire today.
My sword.
Fuck you, Chad!
I cover my ears. Jesus, you have some pipes, man.
Wow. Like, just real quick, like, actual applause for Jackson.
Wow.
You held that for longer than I thought possible.
That
Good
was
job.
really
Oh
impressive.
my god. But Fish turns around, spins the sword, puts it back into his scabbard. Yeah, fire comes out sometimes. Can't really control that. He looks vaguely worried.
Well, it was impressive. Keep setting them on fire. I point to the guards.
As metal as this is, I could use some help.
Caspian is on fire. What do you do?
Stop, drop, roll.
And rock. But really, I'm gonna play some sweet licks.
I guess I'll walk over and try and pat the fire off of him. Let's roll for patting the fire out. It's a 6. Okay. I'm just like pinballing between 1s and 6s here. That's
great. All right. While that's happening, I'm going to pat Peanut on the back, or no, I'm going to put my hand on his shoulder and say, "So you much of a fighter?" And at the same time, 5 + 4 for picking his pockets.
Oh no. Okay. You managed to rifle through Peanut's pockets.
All right. What's he got in there?
He's got a locket.
Open it up. See what's inside.
I step back so that he can't see me and open the locket.
It's got a picture of a dog inside.
I frown, shut the locket. Is it made of gold or silver?
It is made of gold.
Well, I'm not exactly one for money. I try to slip the locket back into his pocket.
You replaced the locket in Peanut's pocket. Not having any of that.
No. Peanut, would you like to get out of here and see your dog again? You seem like a dog person.
How could you tell?
You just got it written all over your face.
I would love to see my dog.
Now, why don't you get in there and get us escaping faster? You seem strong, too. You've got a nice club. He has a club, right?
You know what? You're totally right. He runs forward. Forgetting, of course, that Chat is a skeleton.
I thought I got cut in half.
Chat is a skeleton. Chat grabs Peanut's ankles and drags him to the ground.
Come on, Peanut, fight! Fight!
Chad, okay, Chad. Now that you've got Peanut held against the ground, what do you do? You're currently equipped with a big-ass weapon. Alternatively, you could do something else.
Alright, chat, you're a flaming skeleton with a large weapon. You have an innocent man in your grasp. What do you do?
You have an innocent man with a dog in your
presumably.
Grasp. What do you do?
What do you do, chat?
What do you do?
Alright, well we've got set him on Twitch's end.
We have just to straight up kill him. Let him go. Also,
okay.
Let him go.
Okay.
Run away.
Okay.
Um.
I'm gonna do this based on how many I see. So
another. Oh wait, no, that's not another runaway.
Let him go. Run away. Kill him.
Yep.
Eat him. Dig our hands into the legs. Let Peanut go. Hold him hostage. As a guard, I will not let you pass.
Claim him as my own.
One of them. As a guard, I will not let you pass. Hold the man hostage. Double hostage.
Oh my god.
Turn him into peanut butter.
I'm having trouble. Guys, what's your gut feeling on this?
This is tough.
It's too tough.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the latest one. We dance. Salsa time. Chauncey drops the beat and starts the groove.
Salsa!
What's your opinion, Jackson?
We've gotten a lot of release the poor man's.
Yeah.
I think it's conflict of interest, really.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the same time, it was the prompt. We gotta go with what was said. There was plenty of kill him. So, So, Chat lifts the sword above his burning skeletal head, ponders for a second, and says, "No, I can't. A true guard would let him reform. It's life in prison. The true guardsman would not kill, he would be killed instead." My comment. He looks over, seeing the gigantic pile of guard bodies.
Wow. That is dark.
Chat collapses backwards. Learn something today. Go, Peanut. Go and be free. Peanut is heavily burned. I just wanted to see my dog.
Oh no.
Come on, Peanut, you're fine! Get at him!
In a matter of moments, the guards are, well, taken down, let's say.
I rummage systematically through all their pockets.
Eventually, you find the guard who kept your cell in the first place, finding a golden set of keys. You believe you found exactly what you need.
Hey, nice. Do you think this guy's dog is also in prison here? Probably not. Probably not.
No, my dog would never break the law.
Fair enough. Wow.
So, now that this problem's been dealt with, are you going to tie me up again?
Yeah, actually. I'm already timing up.
Okay. Over easy.
Who wants to piggyback him this time?
I was having quite a fun time, if nobody else was interested. Oh, Hellington wants to go. Very well. Just try not to burn him, Hellington.
I put him around Hellington so that the cloak covers up the fire bits.
Very well, very well. Let's get going. This by far has been my most fun kidnapping yet, and I don't say that lightly.
I take the sword from him and hand it back to Chauncey.
We don't have to kidnap him. We don't have to.
Around the corner, guys.
All right, let's
starting to heal. I'm going
fucking
to
hell.
better.
That's great, buddy. Have a good night.
I'm already walking ahead.
Oh, are we not going to go out of the door?
I thought this was the way back to our cell.
That's the way out.
Oh,
That leads
this
to
is the way out.
Yeah, no, it also leads to our cell, but that's how we get out.
So our cell was right next to the exit the whole time.
Pretty much.
Great.
Yeah, we could have probably done this a lot quicker, have we been thinking. Open the door. Shall we?
We shall.
Guys, come back.
We can check out some more of the prison if you like.
As we get through, I shut the door behind us.
And lock it?
Of course.
With Squeaky Peter grips the door and stares at you with large...
Oh, is it a see-through door?
Oh yeah, it's like I said, it's like grating.
Oh, okay, yeah, I lock it.
I think I should, kill him? Put him out of his misery?
No, it's fine. Just give him a couple more moments to contemplate things. Fucker bit me.
Yeah, that's not cool. You know, I never had to disassemble myself and stick the individual pieces through this door. I'm thankful for that.
Caspian just looks at Ko and sweats a little.
Were you honestly considering that? Disassembling yourself and going through the door?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Why isn't everyone undead? It seems like it's great.
It's fucking awesome!
I've been thinking about it.
Hey, boys, we got released. Should I roll Y?
Yes! This is your last big attempt to escape.
3. Oh. A 3 plus a 4.
One peeks over and past you, noticing the gigantic blood stain.
I also roll to lie.
Okay.
I roll to kick this guy into
You're rolling this. You guys are salvaging at this point.
Okay.
Yeah, tell them about all of the punch that was spilled at our release party.
No, can I actually just roll to tell the truth?
Like,
What?
you'll succeed in telling. What are you talking about?
No, I'm rolling to convince them with the truth.
That sounds way harder than you need to make.
I'm just gonna do a sweet ass rock kick this guy in the chest and send him over the edge.
Okay, do your sick ass rock kick first.
obtuse.
Cortana. Roll 1 die.
Oh my god.
Sure thing. Opening OneDrive.
No! Cortana, roll 1 die.
You rolled a 1.
Getting an iPhone.
You rolled one. Oh my god.
Oh my god. She sounds so pleased with herself, too.
Yeah.
I know, she's so
You
smug.
leap into the air and do a sick fucking rock kick onto the man, sending him flying backwards into the pit. Everyone sees it.
How did you succeed so much?
Everyone, no, I mean everyone, including guards.
Okay.
Wait, how would they see that?
It's, I don't know.
A
Oh,
group
with all the
of
guards out
guards
there. Okay. Right.
peering around through the gate, sees one of their friends get kicked off, they raise the alarm, they charge at you. What are you gonna do?
You could have made him into a skeleton. Come on.
We have the key to this gate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh yeah, you got the golden key.
Open the gate. There's a goblin infection back there, along with a skeleton war happening or something. Either I'm sure we can use that to leverage our way out somehow.
You just killed my friend! He tries to attack you.
I'd be a little tough.
I attempt to. What's he swinging at me with?
From Hellington's back, what's his face? Bishly parries with his foot. Ho now! He almost got you there.
I immediately dodged around him and pushed this guard into the thing.
Roll for that.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. You successfully pushed the guard into the pit.
Hey, thanks a lot, Bishley. Say, you want to jump down for a little and help us out with combat again? We'll tie you up once we're done.
Yeah, you're
Noble
pretty
death.
Well, so long as you're going to tie me up once again. He hops down. So, speaking strictly on your religion's terms, do we need to worry about them coming back from that? Fish looks over into the pit.
What? No, that's just a pit.
Okay, good. I've seen a lot of strange shit today, and I'm glad Zosmism doesn't feature resurrection.
Nah, that'd be a sin.
Whoever is streaming, move it up so we can see the guards. They can't see the guards in chat.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All the guards.
All the
Between
guards.
you and freedom, how are you going to get out of this?
Jeez, that's a good question.
You've got a bunch of guards in front of you, a goblin infection behind you.
Let me look at my character
The
sheet.
tension is high, by the way.
Okay. I am going to step through the door and roll being dead to spook them off.
Woo!
Can I try to support? Can I try to support him?
No, Matt has to roll on his own.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Can I bring Hellington along with me?
Sure, yes.
Great. We'll be spooky together.
I shove this guy forward.
Here we go. It's a 5.
It's a 5, okay. And you got a critical. You were extremely spooky. They back off, giving a little room to breathe. However, the situation itself hasn't resolved. They're not going to let you through here. They're not attacking anymore, though.
All
right, listen up. If any of you attack us, we're all goblin infected. So
Roll high.
if you get any of our blood, I got a 4 again.
Automatic bad luck, also.
+3. God damn it.
They're goblin infected! I don't want to turn into one of those freaks! We gotta stop them now! They charge!
God damn it, Coconut.
Oh, damn it. I retreat back through the gate and shut it.
I cannot believe you right now.
I'm going to use my level 6 pray skill and pray to Zosma for some divine intervention.
Zosmo! I need your help really bad!
Would you roll? Oh, Cortana. Let's ask Cortana.
I'll ask the bitch. Cortana, roll 1 die.
3.
Not too bad.
Alright.
You derive some wisdom from Zosma's scintillating techno claw. He imparts the dread phrase to you. Let's go to chat. What does Zosma say to Caspian in his moment of need?
Oh, let's paint a picture of Zosma. What is Zosma?
Maybe you should convert to Zaz.
Yeah, nobody
Zosmism.
really knows.
Zosmism?
I knows.
He knows, but nobody else really knows.
He knows, but he ain't telling. Just gotta wait for chat to catch up.
Darn straight.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Twitch says
Fuck him up.
on the Twitch end of things, there's jump in the pit. There's a party down in the pit, and you are invited.
Oh my god! On this end, we have time to mosh.
Wasabi. It's time to fuck shit up. Fuck him up.
Fuck 'em up.
The pit welcomes all.
Party on, Cass.
Leave me alone. I'm drinking milk.
Leave me alone, I'm drinking.
420 plays it.
You know, I think Zosma's phrases come as a rush of knowledge.
Yeah, all of this and more.
You will hear all of this, Caspian.
Oh boy.
Fuck my spicy milk!
Wow. While this is all happening, I'm going to examine like the rock pillar anchor thing.
The heart pillar, yeah.
Yeah, the heart pillar. Like, what's it looking like? Like, how sturdy is it? Is there like a small part of it that
It
is
looks pretty damn strong, admittedly. It is a stone fucking pillar.
nothing that a rat could conceivably chew through?
You know. No.
Yeah, fair.
Alright, guys. I think I know what we need to do.
Oh yeah? What's that?
It's either we all fuck or jump in the pit. Something about blazing. I think that'd be the skeleton.
Okay, I'm gonna fight him. Is what I think I'm gonna do. Skeleton army, forward!
I turn around to Fish and Bishley and Peanut. Do either of you three want in there?
That's a good consideration. It looks like a right good time, but at the same time, I would probably die.
I could tie you up first.
And you're sexy enough to become a skeleton afterward.
That would be much appreciated. Miss, what was your name again?
Just call me Kura. Kura.
Her name's Coconut.
I tie Bishley up. Right? You really like this, huh?
Before you tie him up, he reaches down, kisses your hand. Yes, Miss Kura. And then he's completely tied up, head to toe. Perfect. He rolls, sword in his mouth, into combat.
Anyone back there? Any takers?
Hey, Peanut!
No.
Would you want to make your dog proud?
I'm just... Frankly, I'd be in there, but my knees are shaking, you know?
I can straighten that up. I tie some rope around his knees.
Okay.
I don't think knots work like that.
I hold out my hand to silence Fish.
Okay. Are you now fighting them, Chauncey?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Roll for
Slashing
stabbing.
left and right. Let's roll for some stabs. 3. Plus 3.
Okay. You stab one of the guards immediately in front of you. Your skeleton pal releases a gout of flame, burning another one. However, Chauncey, you also are stabbed. Straight through. You're forced back.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm good.
Are these walls or is this more pit?
Those are walls.
Okay.
Suspended above the bed.
So how tall are these walls?
Well, like, this is an enclosed room, actually.
Oh, okay.
It is an enclosed room suspended above the pit.
The pit. Okay, gotcha. Oh, you want me to do something? Fine.
Yeah, anyone.
Oh yeah, I tied Peanut's knees and I've encouraged him to go forward and fight.
I just killed a man. I'm waiting for it to come back around to me.
In the meantime, I peer over the pit. Is there anything I can see?
There is nothing discernible over or in the pit.
Huh.
All right.
Great.
Cool. I've spoken to Lord Zosma. Zosma has imparted me with the wisdom. Do you want in?
I back away from Caspian. Depends.
Well, do you want to live?
I think I can do living. I think I can do just fine by myself, thanks.
All right. Is there anything I can tie something around here?
The bars.
Yeah, absolutely. You can tie it around the gate.
I'm going to take this sick-ass chain I have and tie it around the gate, and then leap into the pit.
How long is the chain?
I don't know. It was tying all of us together.
Oh yeah, good point.
Let's say 15 feet.
You tangle 15 feet up in.
You okay down there?
He's fine.
They'll never find me down here!
Your voice echoes in the
through the entire pit. Oh my god. Okay. One of the guards strikes back at Chauncey, removing his arm.
No! Lefty!
Fish, get in there! You too, Peanut! Coordinate!
Fish taps his sword against the ground. Honestly, it feels like you're running me... it feels like you're running me a little bit forward right here, you know? You gonna back us up in any noticeable way, shape, or form?
Of course, I've got everybody coming from this direction.
The goblin.
He's lying!
Okay. Don't know what I expected. Regardless, Fish draws his sword and tosses Chauncey his severed arm again.
Thanks. Much appreciated. Stick it back in place. And go back into the fray, stabbing this man in front of me.
Roll for it.
5.
You successfully stabbed the man in the chest. However, once again, you're leaving yourself open on another side. A man slashes down your back. You lose a few ribs. All the items you were containing inside you begin to leak out, if you were containing any items at all in your new body.
Yeah, most of them are gone by this point, but I lose a few things. However, my small rat friend Forehead Jr. leaps into the fray, assisting.
Alternatively, abandoning ship.
Who's got the golden
either way.
keys?
I do? You do? One of us does.
I thought you did, Faust.
Me? I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, you grabbed them out of the thing.
All right. I run forward to Bishley. Wait, this guy's dead right here?
Did you just call him Bitchley?
Bish!
Yeah, that guy.
Are you for
Bishley.
real right now?
Bishley! I said
So
Bishley.
rude.
This
So
guy,
rude.
this guy's dead though.
Yeah.
Run forward and kneel down to the tied up Bishley. Which way do I go to get out of here? Forward or to the right?
I'd take a more forward direction, yes.
All right, thanks. I back up. All right, Peanut, it's time to get out of here. I push Peanut forward.
From behind, you hear a sudden crack. Oh, I was wondering when we'd run into him. Probably sooner or later. Fish shrugs. You see, behind you, a very small man, walking down the path. Energy crackles around him. Yep, that's the sorcerer and also the warden. We're gonna want to beat a hasty retreat right now.
I push Peanut into the nearest guard and sprint around them.
Running forward, Co. Yeah, roll for that. Just a d6.
Got a 1.
Wow.
You push Peanut forward.
You rolled a 1!
He trips. You trip with him. You slide along the ground. Off in the distance, you see a number of guards charging in.
Shit! Guys, they've got reinforcements!
Oh, crap.
What?
Damn it.
Hey, fish milk? Is that right?
If you're calling
I'm having trouble keeping track of all.
If you're calling me by my full name, I'm Tree Branch Sastus Fish Milk.
Tree Branch says this fish milk. Didn't you say you could cut that thing in the center of the room, which is vital to the continued existence of this place as we know it?
Pretty damn easily, but it's gonna kill us all if we do.
Huh. Any way
Wait,
you can do it and not kill us all?
I look up. What's above us? Does this lead into anything?
It connects to the ceiling, and above it, it connects to the floor of the floor above that. If that makes any sense, it is like a cord suspending this entire complex made
I'm
of
going to
rock.
attempt to scale this.
I sprint towards it and I quickly loop a rope around it and start rock climbing it.
They're climbing the heart pillar. Why would they do that?
I attempt to find some place to secure a rope up here. Any place
Fish!
at all.
Fish, if you can chop this down, I've got a spot
yes!
I've got a spot up here for you.
Do I find a place to anchor a rope?
You do find a place to anchor a rope.
I anchor the rope and I anchor it damn good.
Rolled for tying knots, my man.
Oh boy, here we go.
The most relevant skill.
That's a 3. Wait, that's a 3, but can I roll to lie on my rolling knots?
Nope.
Can I seeing Chauncey fail? Can I attempt to salvage with my not tying knots skill?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Come on, folks.
6!
Oh my god. Good shit.
You secure yourself in Chauncey. The guardsmen approach the heart pillar. They take Peanut down. They take this other unrelated skeleton down.
Hellington,
Fish,
to me!
Come on!
Don't burn the rope!
Hellington approaches. He's held down by guards. Do you do anything?
Of course. I jump down, and I attempt to fight the guards off. I
Yes.
swing down, and I attempt to fight the guards off.
Okay, this is more salvaging.
I'm not helping.
2. I rolled a 2.
No bad luck. You dive down and successfully separate them from your best friend, Hellington.
Alright, here we go!
Peanut! It's me, Peanut, guys!
I just don't care enough about you. Sorry, kid. Climbs back up. Get up here.
Keep an eye out for Grizzly, Peanut. I'm sure he'll
Caspian,
help.
where are you?
He's fine.
You say so.
He's with Zosma now.
I'm really dizzy!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Fishley grabs...
Fishley or Fish?
Fish grabs Fishley and overarms him up to you, Coconut.
I don't make an attempt to catch him.
He slams
I do. I catch the fucker.
He's entangled in your big undead mess.
Perfect.
So I only have to cut this thing, right?
Just cut below us.
And then jump up and join us.
Yeah, jump up here too. You're pretty cool.
There's no
Don't
chance.
listen to her. You're really cool.
There's absolutely no chance I'm making it up there, but who knows? Maybe I'll ride a falling prison to the ground and live to tell the tale.
I've got your back if you can cut it. I start fashioning a rope thing.
I hold out my own rope thing, which
He
has...
plays-
well, no, actually, no. Never
He
mind.
places his sword in his scabbard once again. Now that'd be a story that earned me another title and honorant. He slices straight forward, something big and sort of gross forming around his blade. It's almost as if space itself is popping, mutating around where his steel was. Yeah, it does that sometimes. The sword carries forward, slicing straight through the heart pillar. The entirety of the prison system begins to shake.
All right, as soon as he cuts through it, I toss him the rope.
Okay, he runs forward and attempts to grab it. Caspian, this is your last chance to do anything if you want to do anything.
I'm going to use my praise Zosma skill and pray that I make it to the deepest darkest bottom of the pit.
That's pretty.
The
funny.
Zosma pit, not the literal one.
Roll that shit, man.
Well, I gotta go with my girl. Cortana,
Okay.
roll what? You're not listening. Girl Cortana, rule that you're not listening. Girl Cortana, rule that. Okay. Take two.
I'm drawing the last two
Cortana?
caption cards to tap out the
Roll that die. Cortana, roll one die.
This is it. This is the determining roll.
Did you hear that?
What was
No.
it?
That was a 1.
Zosma, what do you say to him for as his what are your last words to Caspian, Zosma, chat?
Zosma, how I wish for the embrace of your techno-claw.
Sweet
Mammy.
Beetleys, dude. Like your Beetleys a lot.
Yeah, thanks.
Should throw some more tremolos in there, though.
It's an honorable way to die.
Good riddance. Rip. You will live and shall never
She'll
know.
never know my pit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
I'm not even real, dude.
That one.
Slowly, as the long drop jail begins to collapse around him, Caspian plays the guitar, falling along with it. He vanishes into the darkness, never to be seen again.
Wow. Okay.
However, at the same time, the guards begin to fall away. Peanut is carried into the depths as well.
I shrug.
Fish jumps. Do you
Oh yeah, I rolled a 6 for tossing him a rope.
You've also accomplished the moment of quick thinking that's driven you out of this scenario. You've accomplished a complete turnabout of a disastrous scenario. You've condemned one of your friends to death, but your actions are empowered.
He
for it.
condemned himself to death. Unless you're talking about Peanut, in which case, absolutely.
We've condemned at least 3 or 4 to death.
Fish easily jumps, grabbing onto the rope. You support his weight with almost uncharacteristic strength. The prison falls away around you. Do you attempt anything else? However, the warden approaches, the sorcerer. Everything begins to crackle around him. He reaches into the ground itself, rock forming around his hands. He raises it.
I'm gonna sick my rat at him.
No! Okay, Forehead Jr., roll for that.
I rolled a 6.
He raises his hand. Everyone braces themselves for the impact that must be coming, except for Bishley, who welcomes it with bound arms. However, one heroic rat jumps up, launching himself in the eye socket of the mage, much as he did his master. He turns, recoiling, firing the blast into the ground. As the ground itself falls away, you watch his body ragdoll into the abyss.
So long, Forehead Jr.
Yeah, it was a good rat.
He's probably the best rat.
We'll find another one.
I mean, I guess. I
It's,
don't think I want another one, though.
By the honor of our lost comrade, it was an honorable death.
Which one?
The rat, obviously.
Oh, right, the rat, yeah.
You As the long drop jail. Hold on, I will make you a fucking new map for this.
Oh my god! That was awesome!
Hold on, wait for it. It's not done yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Before you declare that shit was totally rad.
The wizard never even got named.
Nope.
Whoops.
Avoided him entirely. Let's see. One more second. I am prepping something
Okay.
critical.
Okay. I think I have a feeling I know what you're gonna whip out.
Oh, actually, wait. I might just be able to erase this. Give me a sec. Let's see if this just works. To a certain extent, yes.
Wow.
There you go.
So
Everything-
here we are.
Everything vanishes down into the
Including the exit door, eh?
Yep. Oh
Huh.
yeah.
Huh.
Hold on to the
planning-
heart pillar.
I was planning to swing over to that.
You it's almost beautiful. As the remains of the jail fall away, you hear Caspian rocking out on his way down. His beautiful lilting notes echoing off the walls of the pit. For a second, you can swear you can almost see Zosma. And then there is a crash.
Wow.
Everything beautifully collapses around the long drop jail. The scenery falling away. You and your companions watch, clinging to the heart pillar, as the sinking city loses yet another quadrant.
I look up. What's above us?
It's probably a good idea to start climbing soon. There's a long way up.
I start climbing.
Let's do one final roll just to see if you screw up at the very last second.
Fuck no, it's a 6.
Nice! Oh.
Oh wow, okay. Complete with the resolution of the turnabout, you and your friends scale the heart pillar. You reach a new plane in the sinking city, and go your separate ways, presumably.
Ellington sticks with me.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Yeah,
Do you
we
want
have a
to
fucking
write your
agenda.
own epilogues?
Sure.
You've just reached the lowest level of the sinking city, the newly lowest level of the sinking city. Surrounding you is a small pub, the lair of a new up-and-coming gang, and a detective agency that is currently unoccupied.
No, I knew it! I knew it!
Where do you go?
I
What
knew
do you
it!
do?
You bastard! Okay, I'm going to attempt to try and convince Bishley to let us turn him in for a reward, and by us I mean me and my new bodyguard, Tree Branch Cestus Fish Milk. I promise Fish Milk a cut of Bishley's reward.
He takes a quick another glance around the square. Thinking of taking on a new name. I'm thinking Barrel Skeleton. Everything's on fire.
All right, how about I just call you Bear for now?
I will accept this.
All right, Bear. What do you say? We turn in Bishley for a big reward, and we split it 50-50. No backstabs. I hold out my hand for a handshake.
I'm hoping that you were planning on letting me in on this.
Oh, you want in too? I figured you were gonna go off and do your dukedom thing.
Yes, I am awarding him a wonderful dukedom. I realized that his skeletal friend will be perfect in cleansing the goblin problem. By the way, fantastic work in controlling that goblin outbreak.
I take a bow.
Everybody in Veranova would be very proud of you. Well, not necessarily. I would, however.
No.
In the other regard, you're going to want to bring me to the nearest Veranovan party barge. That is, well, it's not too far. I'll take you there myself. But you should take me there. Me tied on your back, preferably.
Right.
let's get you on over here.
We'll
And
get you.
be on our way.
We'll get you your reward. You'll get a dukedom. You'll get whatever the reward was. If you want, if I can offer a few suggestions, just a few mild nitpicks, you're going to want a more rusty weapon to threaten me with.
I see.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the tetanus adds that extra edge, doesn't it?
You guys have the criminal thing down, but you have a certain edge you lack. A certain, panache. I could tutor you, of course. I consider you my friends and kidnappers at this point.
Well, sure. I shrug and look at everyone.
Feel free to kidnap me again whenever you wish.
Hold on a second. So, I have an idea. Here's a thought. You seem to enjoy being tied up and kidnapped, right?
Yes, quite a bit.
All right. So, if we give you a cut of the money, can we kidnap you again after turning you in, and then turn you into a different Veranovan family for another reward?
I suppose
Party
so.
barge was the term.
Another party barge.
We need to move quickly as information spreads at the speed of people getting off their asses and actually talking to each other, which in Veranova is relatively slow. But I believe we could run some sort of a racket.
Great. Then let's run a racket.
Let's do it.
Us five are going to get rich making with the hostage game.
And then me and my skeleton army will cleanse the world of the living.
Right.
Eventually.
Can you wait until I'm dead until you do that?
Don't
Honestly,
worry, I'll give you plenty of notice.
Great.
I'm considering killing those two undead right now. I don't know if I should kill them or join them. Being a skeleton seems to have its perks.
It's pretty great.
I'd say let it sit until we've gotten all we can out of this hostage thing.
That's sounding pretty good.
Yeah, for now, we're definitely going with the hostage racket.
And that will be the name of our group. The Hostage Racket.
The hostage racket.
Fitting name.
And thusly, the Hostage Racket was formed.
Oh my god!
Wow.
That was an ending better than I could have hoped for.
Let us take a moment to remember the lost.
Good night, Forehead Junior.
Good night, Forehead Junior. Good night, Peanut. Good night.
Farewell, Caspian.
Good night, Chat.
Good night, Chat. Good night, Chat. Good night, Squeaky Peter Greasley.
Squeaky Peter Greasley. Oh, what a heroic soul that you left.
Todd
dead.
too. Todd did great.
Todd, wow, Todd was MVP.
God.
You lost so many people.
Yeah.
You lost the unnamed painter, but Chauncey grew into a normal
Yeah,
sized
you're no longer a
individual.
dwarf.
Wow.
The only proof that a dwarf ever existed has just fallen to the bottom.
Oh no.
Oh my god. Chat brings up a good point. You better adopt Peanut's dog.
Oh yeah.
I gave
We'll
it
bring
back
him in
to
on
Locket.
we'll bring it in on the hostage racket.
Yeah, I'll ask around. I'll ask around if anybody knows a Peanut and if they've seen his dog.
If they've seen this man's dog. Oh my god. I am proud of you guys.
That was an amazing session. On
That
this
was
one.
incredible.
So what was
That
your
was
first experience with tension?
Very favorable.
That was so much fun. Holy crap.
That seems like a very good system for us.
Yeah. For sure.
It's
Very,
good.
very loose, all about screwing up.
It has a humongous turnover rate because what kills you is a single botched roll. Not you don't have a health pool. You die when you roll bad. That is it.
It's a context sensitive thing.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
also, for those curious, I was freaking out about the reference to the place where we emerged, which was small pub and a detective agency, because that was a reference to our very first campaign that we ever played, which also took place on a city on the edge of a cliff.
It was literally the sinking city. It's the
Yeah.
same city. You're in the same city right now. Nothing has changed.
Was the
And-
dog locket from that as well, or was that from a slightly later one?
Which one?
The dog locket.
Dog Locket was from the sinking city as well.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
And a lot of this art.
Yeah,
A lot of it.
the skeleton guy was from that same campaign.
Yeah, that skeleton was from the same campaign. I'm just glad we have a skeleton that is emitting fire.
Why do we have so many skeleton pogs? Like,
Dude, why not? It's for this reason.
It's for this exact reason. Jackson, I'm gonna need more skeleton pogs.
Oh, I got plenty. Let me open my old bone sack.
Well, thank you guys for coming along.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I hope that was as entertaining for you as it was for us. I should also put everything in perspective. If you would scroll down and look at the
Map as a whole.
The map as a whole.
It's huge.
Part of that shit got deleted. You used like 50% of the jail. You stuck to one side of it.
We sure did.
Like other things you could have done, you would have discovered that there were two sorcerers in the Long Drop jail. There were once 2 wardens. The other one was locked in a library that's labeled Cruel and Unusual Punishment that's filled only with sea-based romance novels, and has gone insane and thinks himself a pirate now. So you could have pitted the 2 wardens against each other. You just snuck past the warden.
Yeah, screw that.
You could have snuck into the warden's office and stolen his key, and also all of his various diplomas, which he has a lot of. You could have taken what's-his-face to his appointment, which was going to be with diplomats from Meadshire, actually. But,
yeah, I just found that room.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. If you took the diplomat to that, you could have determined future Al-Irani and Varanovan relations. In which...
Oh no.
The current case is, like, basically this guy is the diplomat for a very big and powerful nation that Alron's been repeatedly blowing off. The kidnapping racket is going to convince them that, in fact, Alron has kidnapped their prince, one of them.
Oh, also, that's amazing. Also, Elfie wants to know if that was Karen, actually, or just her token.
That was actually Karen. She was going to be there, but fuck it. Like,
we didn't do that.
So does that mean the Karen's dead?
Shit!
That would have meant Karen was dead if you'd met her, but
right.
Like,
okay, right. So it's context-sensitive existence.
Yeah, like it's one of those. Just like if you want to view alternate continuity paths, there is also an alternate continuity path where they made best friends with the pirate. I was going to have chat name all the books in the library if we made it there.
Also, there's a pool.
Yeah, like, I was building towards a joke. They kept saying pool room early. There is a literal pool room with the pool.
Oh, wow. That's good.
Yeah, that was
I'm sad we missed out on that. I was just looking at that room. I'm like, why is there a pool in here?
Yeah.
I didn't make the
And
connection.
a skeleton.
Yeah, there's another skeleton friend there.
Yeah, you missed a skeleton. But yeah, there's the other warden down there who now thinks he's a pirate. There's, well, I guess he is now canonically dead because there's no way he didn't go down. The other warden.
I left 2 of my fingers in that door.
Yeah, you left 2 of your fingers in that door.
You left 2 of your original fingers in that door. Now you
You're
have
right.
Jimmy's
Yes, I have
fingers.
entirely new fingers now. Oh, wow.
You could have gone to Squeaky Pete's goblin room.
Where is that?
No.
It's the
Bottom
shitty.
left?
It's the
bottom
shitty one.
It's the shitty one.
Oh, nice. One with the refuse piles and shit?
Yeah. Yeah, like Bishley is a character that also, like, I basically figured you could have gone one of 2 ways. You could have gone a route that would have made you meet Karen, or you could have gone a route that made you meet Bishley. You made the choice of Bishley.
Cool.
But if say you'd met Karen and the prison had gone down, Bishley wouldn't have died. He'd have come back later. It's important.
Very important.
Really,
The painter is canonically dead.
the painter is canonically dead. Won't stop him from coming back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What you call it? Todd. Just rip in peace, Todd.
Todd. Yeah.
Todd.
Todd.
Fucking Todd.
Todd.
I can't believe you killed Peanut.
Oh,
What the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Griff Monkeys has been asking the same question for most of the session. Did Chauncey keep his beard when he was just the skull?
Obviously.
Good.
Obviously.
There you have it, Griff Monkeys.
Now he's the skeleton
Beard
with the beard.
Hell yeah.
With his best friend who's a skeleton with the top hat. Like,
They're unstoppable.
Oh, holy crap.
oh, holy shit. So I'm glad you sent the goblin plague to the bottom of the
Yeah, right. Although, you kind of got bit by a goblin, Faust.
I cauterized the wound with a prayer from Zazma and then fire from a flaming skeleton.
Okay.
Yep.
You know, if that's enough, is all I'm saying.
If it's not enough, I am totally okay with Ko cutting off that arm.
Oh my god, okay. Alright.
You know,
Becoming a goblin,
she should probably do it just to be sure.
becoming a goblin is not an option.
Well, you don't want to be a goblin?
No.
Best character.
You don't want to be a goblin.
Want to be part of the Greasely family?
You don't want to be part of the big Greasely family?
Oh god.
I also, the implication with that was also that the Greasleys got wiped out in much a similar manner to the Zoblin family.
Right.
The Marinovans killed all of them.
Oh no.
God.
So, yeah, good. Glad you guys came along. If you have any any final questions, we're here.
We're here. Shoot us your questions if you got them, and we'll answer.
Pow pow.
To the best of our abilities.
And if
Hey
we're-
Jay, awesome system.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It was really fun.
It was
Yeah.
fun. It was a lot of fun. I liked it.
Yeah, me
Yeah.
too, dude. That was
I'm
fantastic.
stoked about the system.
It's a really simple method of just controlling luck, I guess. Stuff I noticed was Voss' character never really took any big risks, so never was at risk. And that's a cool way to play it, actually. I hadn't considered that. It's hard to drag a character like that into the mistakes.
Right.
I mean, from the beginning, I was just setting it up so that I would be completely removed from risk, as much as possible.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
one way to play it.
That's one way to play it, and Chauncey was nigh invincible thanks to being undead.
That's true.
Chrissy of Hailfire asks, those that aren't patrons, will they be able to read the sheet about the system?
That's the tricky thing. I want to keep it as a special reward for patrons, but I'm thinking of releasing it just maybe a week or two later.
Right.
Does that sound
Are you gonna
does that
keep
sound reasonable?
developing on it or anything?
Yeah, I wanna take feedback and do that.
Sweet.
Basically, I don't want
I think that as a base system, it's really, really sound.
Yeah, basically my situation is I want our patrons are awesome. I want to make it feel like they're getting rewarded for supporting us because I just really want to prove that. But if you want to play it, I also don't want to stop you from playing it, obviously.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna wait a week and then I'll tweet it or something.
Sweet.
And then if you just happen to get it from a patron, we don't freak out about that.
We don't really care.
Yeah, that's a cool thing. We just want to make sure our patrons are feeling the return love that we're
Feeling
getting.
that love, yeah.
Yeah.
But God, this was a blast. It was interesting to play something that was that I threw together very recently. I've been working on this over the last month. So I'm really sorry. If you sent me an email, if you sent me a message, I haven't been able to get back to it. Between this and episodes and another project I'm doing and another project I'm doing, I've been really busy. But now that this is done, we're gonna do something next month. We might do it again. Who knows?
Tension?
Yeah, or I might modify the system to do something else. I was thinking.
I would be so down with playing
While
this
we
again.
were playing, I was thinking that the card draws would be really fun for a wild mage system. With every spellcast, each card draw adds a new property.
Oh no!
You add.
Terrifying.
Yeah, so the request would be you guys play mages next time. That's going to be a simple modification I'll do and probably put out just for everyone later because I think that'll be fun. But I got all the work I needed to get done as of right now, so I'm pretty.
There's always more work though.
Oh yeah, obviously. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm excited for the rest of it. It's just writing out a rule system that's comprehensive is hard on the brain. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, sure. We have another question. Did Caspian getting rescued from prison by his step-uncle get retconned?
It got retconned super hard.
Hard.
Totally don't remember.
I said that at the end. Originally, that was going to be what we went with. But we decided to absolutely do this instead. That was something I said flippantly in the moment. and we just decided otherwise it'd be more fun to do this. So yeah, I don't like retconning stuff, but that is my one big retcon.
Though also, Caspian
Frankly.
did fall to the bottom of a big black mysterious pit after praying for Zosma, the pit which is full of flaming skeletons and goblin virus. So I'm sure that maybe
Caspian's dead.
He's dead. Dude, he's dead.
I'm gonna confirm it right now. That guy is dead.
I was hoping he'd get turned into like a legit prophet for Zosma or something.
No, that guy is
Dude,
dead.
I'm not even real.
Jay. Someone in chat says Rob Zombie sounded like Jeff Goldblum, but Greasley sounds more like Mr. Plinkett.
That's right.
That is the highest praise.
Oh my god!
No, he is dead. I don't like retconning stuff generally, but yeah, this is way more fun. Basically, what I didn't expect was there to be any demand for Caspian to come back.
I did not expect it either.
I love Caspian.
I love Caspian too. He is not the most likable individual in the entire
Dude, he's a
universe.
crowd favorite. Are you kidding me?
He's my favorite now that he's
No,
dead.
Chat fucking eats Caspian up, man.
I'm surprised fucking Chauncey got out of this okay.
His corpse.
Me too. I was kind of expecting to die again at some point.
I mean, nigh invincible.
You're not
Body
wrong.
swapped like 12 times.
Yeah, I was still like, there was still a big pit. Like, the pit would have been, you're gone. I mean, not even the Greasley family could survive that.
Oh yeah, and the Greasleys are known for their survivability.
Yes. So if that's it, I'm gonna give it another minute, and thank you guys all so much for coming along.
Yeah, big thank you to everybody who came along.
We're doing more. I think it's fine to spoil that we're busting out more bonus videos very soon, including compensating for the one we missed.
I mean, it's not a spoiler. We owe them.
It's not a spoiler. Spoilers, we're catching up with our obligations. Very soon. It's like that's what's going to be happening over the next few weeks. We're gonna be having a fun time coming up. Yeah.
Good time. Thanks for coming. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming along. But yeah, I'm just gonna give it another minute to see if there are any other.
It's just
Any other questions you guys want answered?
Yeah. So while we're waiting, do you guys have any reflections on your characters or anyone?
I
else's?
love Ko.
Cool.
yeah.
I went into this. I went into this wanting to. I went into this a zombie, wanting to come out of it a skeleton, and I came out of it a skeleton. So I'm pretty happy. I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
All of my wishes were fulfilled.
I had a basic idea for Ko, which was kind of just carnival performer. That was really just it.
You
And,
came across as a pretty roguish, cutthroat bastard.
Yeah, well, that's what it turned into.
That was really cool.
Yeah, and I'm super glad that's what
I
it
like
turned
that a whole lot better than carnival performer.
Yeah, me too. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Super bastard.
I came in with like a carnival performer thing, and then I came out with something way cooler.
Yeah. Jackson, Caspian.
Yeah, I was Caspian. It's a good thing he's dead, because I need a break. My voice in my head.
Cannot be easy on your voice, man.
I'm just that hardcore.
It's pretty hardcore. I liked your sweet licks, though.
Yeah, you're
Yeah, thanks. I've been practicing.
I'm shocked at like Jackson, like certain things like trigger your creativity. That character was one of them. Like every aspect of him, like
Just
it
the
triggers
worst
it
things.
to the nth degree. No, like weirdly, death metal does.
It does, though.
Yeah. So if you ever need to improv on the spot, that's redundant. Again, fucking death metal.
You know, I listen to it a lot as I'm getting psyched up to draw.
Oh, the question is, are we finally going to see inside the fan art fridge? That's a good question.
Oh, God.
Never. If we have our way, you will never see it.
You
That would be the end of the channel.
The end of existence, life as we know it. I'll implode.
We'd all go to the pit.
Go into the pit. Caspian will return as Zosma.
And I think that's a good line to close it on. Go into the pit.
Go into the pit. Don't go into the pit. The pit sucks. Be like everybody else and climb out of the pit.
Do not
No,
go
go into the
gently into that dark pit.
Praise Ozma.
Praise Ozma.
Okay, praise Ozma. I mean, hail Ozma.
Rage against the darkness of the pit. Huh.
Praise Ozma.
Good night,
Praise
everyone.
Ozma.
Good night, everyone. Once more, thank you for joining the stream.
Thank you.
And a very
Whoa.
legitimate, heartfelt thank you
Yeah.
from me, unlike these circus performers.
Come on, man.
I
I
also,
just have a more
also thank you.
ecstatic way
Serious thank
of
you.
expressing
Thank you.
my affection.
Thanks.
And happy Zosma to all, and to all a good night.
Wish you all a good Zosman day night.